good?
Oh, well,
Are we good?
We're good.
Okay. The switch has been flipped.
The switch
God.
has been flipped and the campfire is alive.
Oh, alrighty. Well then, welcome back after a nice long break of Horizon D&D.
dun, dun.
Just like basically a quick recap of the last session. You guys have been traveling all day and decided to make camp about halfway back. And so you had set up a camp, made sure the prisoners that you had taken were properly tied up, and that Marquise Marquise was in good health after being roasted. Yeah. And as you were setting up camp, Zod had kind of perked up and said something was in the area, and you suddenly saw a number of displacer beasts appear, looking for some easy prey with your injured soldiers and stuff. And after fighting them off and fighting off a couple of shadow hounds that were a part of their pack, the only people you ended up losing were the prisoners that you were intending on bringing back. So,
Tragedy.
Yes.
They refused to cooperate.
Yes, during the battle, they decided they would take advantage of this and start attacking you. And then they died.
Sounds about right.
Yes. But yes, that's basically where we left off, was right after the battle had concluded.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Where were we traveling to?
You were traveling back to the Nora village, so
Like their main town kind of thing?
yeah, like heading back to basically Mother's Heart to like report back to report your success and all of that good stuff.
Okay.
To the matriarchs.
To the M Heart. Yeah.
Yeah. And drop off our homies before we go back at.
Well, do we have any homies left? Do any of these?
No, all of our people are remaining. The only people who died are the people we took prisoner.
Yeah, sorry. We're just dropping off the soldiers. Got it.
I volunteered to stay up and do watch. I feel otherwise fine.
Perfect.
I don't
I'm
think I
gonna
took
go to
a
bed.
hit. I'm all amped now.
Wait, why do I have back pain? What's going on there?
Well, you were sleeping really, really fucked up.
Yeah, you threw out your back.
What? My young body throwing out my back?
You tried
should
to
see that.
too hard as you shot your arrow and you threw out a disc. So you're kind of like S-shaped holding your side because you hurt your back while you were shooting your arrow.
You make
What did you
interesting
guys do to
decisions
me?
when you're not around.
That's right.
Yeah! What did you guys do to me?
Nothing you didn't consent to.
I didn't
Well,
consent
you know,
to my
Alex.
back being blown out.
That's what I mean. Nothing Alex didn't consent to.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to bed to sleep this off.
That's fine.
Do make sure you actually have a good posture this time.
And next time,
Shut
don't
up,
volunteer
you.
to be the complete base of the Nora pyramid.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try not to be Achilles heel.
It's hard to tell a bottom not to be a bottom.
Yeah.
Also, just this is an aside pointed at anybody that can fly.
Mm-hmm.
To measure your height in flight, what you can do is something I found out the other day. So when you have your token selected and there's like the little where you can put your icons for like your sore back and stuff, there's little colored circles. If you hover over them and push a number on your keyboard,
What?
you can, the number will come up with the color, so you can
What?
actually show how high in the air you are.
TikTok, I'm gonna explode.
So would 30 feet? Because I
Wait.
can't do 3-0.
How did
You can use another color though.
Also, just do like 3 like that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
This is neat.
who's putting this dot on me? And why can't I right now?
What's that?
Oh no, never mind. Wait,
That's so
how
cool.
do you do that?
So like when you have your mouse hovered over the little colored circles, you push a number on your keyboard.
Why is the number 0 following me around now?
Well, it's part of you. Forever.
Huh.
Oh, it got clicked on him. You can do the same thing to all of the icons.
Yeah. I can have a countdown to nuclear launch.
I deleted my character by accident. How do I get back?
That's such an Alex move.
Oh, there we go.
You can Control Z works.
Oh.
She did it again.
There we go. No, that wasn't me. That was someone else who controlled it. I was trying to get rid of this number here, and I was like, backspace, and it just deleted me.
We are back.
Yeah, I can't do the number thing.
Like if you
You
Really?
don't
If you
click
go to where
the
your
thing, you just
icons
press
are?
the button, the number button. E.
What? Sorry.
You don't actually
so like
click the icon.
select your token, and
Yeah.
then where you have like the colored circles or like the weird icons.
Please.
If you're hovered over the circle, not clicking on it, but just hovered over it. If you click the number key,
I
Doesn't
can
work.
click on it. I
Doesn't
click
do
on
anything.
I click on the icon and then I press the number. As long as the little what do you call it? The
Mouse.
legend's open, that should be fine.
that's
I-
interesting.
Also, I guess I'm not the only one who can control my character. I don't know. Yeah, I can't do that.
that was me moving it. Are you using the numbers on the top of your keyboard or at like the
I
numbers
tried
at-
both. Nothing worked.
Oh, that's weird. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, this is what I've been doing. I'm like, wait a second, that's what he said. Am I going insane? No, it must just be glitching for me.
Okay. Anyways,
Right.
not to derail everything, I just thought that was something
Interesting. Thank you.
to note for people who can hover in the air.
We can fly.
I think if the DM derails, that was just where the rails are meant to go in the first place.
Yep.
Yeah.
Follow the tracks.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Anyways.
Yeah, I'll stay up and do watch.
Oh, really now?
Yep. And while I'm watching, I'm gonna also be working on the privatizing the line, the focus channel.
Are you intending on staying up the entire time or
Yes.
like not doing a rest?
Correct.
What?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm okay.
Hard as fuck.
I still have 2 psionic dice. I only need a short rest, and I'll end up with 3 because I can regain one once per short rest.
You will get
Um,
exhaustion. Do you want exhaustion?
No.
Dun, dun. Like you can roll to resist it, right? It's like
Yeah, it's like a constitution.
You know
save.
what? I will do the Constitution save. I'll do that. I'll take it. I'll try it. Fuck it. I'm full health. It's fine.
you got this.
Okay. If you want, I'll just sleep more.
Yeah, nope, sleep. It's good. But yeah, I will be working on the thing while I'm awake.
Pulling an all-nighter on your arts and crafts. Got it.
All right. Okie dokie.
Do you want me to make roll?
Yeah. Wee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are gonna do the old long rest minus Cezellin, and
Hell yeah. Let me put me back at 53. Yeah.
okay, so
Is that?
guys-
Did you want me to do more than one or just the one?
we'll just do just the one.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys, try to peacefully go to sleep after being attacked. And there is nothing else in store for you this evening. It is a peaceful watch as Cizellum clangs away at your project.
It's wouldn't it technically be more like tinkering because it's the focus channel?
Yeah, but they also hear you swearing at the project. All right, so morning comes, and yeah, so you guys can continue on.
I made no progress.
What are you talking about?
Where did it go? Oh. Okay. Excellent. That was worth it. That was worth it. I did good progress.
Nice.
We're 11% away from completion.
Nice.
Okay, so what you guys gonna do? It is morning, and you guys are nice and well rested.
Yeah, well, stretch. Obviously, just been kind of nervously sleeping. I roll here. Look over at Alex. He's obviously contorted himself into some sort of mess.
With shrimp.
Kick the covers way off, and his feet are kind of tangled up near his head. Yeah, that's why you have back problems. See, stand up.
I check on Marquise.
Try it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how's the limb doing?
So yeah, because you put the ring on her.
Yeah, so she should be
Rolling
continuously
back her
healing.
hand and foot, I think.
Yeah, she's got
It's-
like that whole Deadpool like baby arm kind of thing going on.
Eh,
Oh my god.
I never said healing was a beautiful process. You're doing great there, Marquise.
Is she? But she should be at almost full health otherwise. No. 1d6
yeah,
HP
because of
every-
the amount of yeah, it's just her limbs that need time to.
Probably not in tip-top shape. Yeah.
Almost.
Limbs and her psychological trauma.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully it was fast enough. She fainted quick enough. It's limited.
Only she fainted quick enough.
Yeah. Hopefully the pain was so overwhelming she blacked out immediately. And
Oh, I thought it was
We
more
handled-
like that she's a sole survivor. Gonna have to
Oh.
see now.
is she the soul? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
Well-
entire group got roasted besides her and Joe.
Yeah. That unfortunate.
The only people that are with you were the ones that were in the tower that got sharded out once you killed
Started
scream.
out.
They got pushed out of the tower once we killed the gold scream. Yeah.
Lives were traded.
True. Fair enough. Oh,
You have to see
Hang
if
in
it
there,
was a good
Marquise.
trade, but no, it was the right thing to do.
Pack up and head out.
Yeah, just gotta keep on going.
Keep on keeping on. All right, so yeah, you guys you made some decent progress in your travels. So what is the marching order for the way back?
I'll go in the front.
I will. I'll flank one of the sides where. So. Marquise is in a cart, correct?
Yeah, she's in like a sled kind of thing.
So I'm gonna flank the sled. Kind of keep watch over her.
I'll use my decently good perception. Keep a lookout. What's that?
I'll stroll beside you in case you need my constitution to tank things.
Perfect. Love it. All right. Keep my eyes peeled. Danger.
Don't
What's
feel them
that?
too hard.
What? Oh, no. Well, no.
All right.
We never overdo it, Alex. Don't you worry.
All right, so that's how far is that one? Okay.
Of course, did you see it? No, it's not. It was nothing. Sorry. I apologize.
Sorry, I thought I heard something. What was that?
Yeah, me as well. Very on edge. Haven't seen any of those monsters from the cave in a while.
Is that not what we just fought?
Is it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the
was-
Panthers. My mistake. Haven't seen any bandits in a while.
I mean, they are like cave people.
Yeah, aside from the bandit who aided us in battle astride a giant, smelly eyeball.
He was the giant smelly eyeball.
I thought he
So-
was.
We're
Wasn't
fine
he
with him
inside?
just
He had a
having
window.
that. Is he our ally? I'm still very confused about that.
So the body disintegrated after he like released his control over it.
Oh, missed that.
He
Turning my keys.
And he made us clean up the mess. Nah, he seems alright.
I'm glad I missed that then.
so
Jesus.
I don't consider him an enemy at this time, but I also do not consider him a friend at this time.
There we
which
go.
is-
Well, wars
which
make
is-
for strange alliances.
Well, that's just it. We are in agreement that the Sun King needs to be stopped, and he might be willing to help us in certain cases, but our alignments might not be exactly the same,
Well, I can't argue with the results.
Well,
which
we-
is why I'm working on that focus encryption so that we can have a method of communication that he is not privy to.
Sounds very handy.
we've
Yes.
hunted with all manner of dicks and douchebags. But at the end of the day, they're not the monsters.
That's correct.
Maybe it was us who was the monster.
Yes, perhaps.
That sounds very thought-provoking. I will include that at the end of my next game. Just something to get them scratching their chins, you know?
Indeed, sometimes the deepest philosophical things come from the shallowest pools.
This is all Snickers from behind you, Dante.
I scratched my chin because you said something that sounded really smart. But I don't understand what you mean.
Yes, is a gift, I think. To speak and yet to not be heard. We go.
All right. So, you guys,
Sign language, I get it.
basically,
Yeah. Very good. Very good. I look at Suzella and just be like, shrug.
I wink at you and I look away smirking because I'm trying not to laugh.
Amazing. Definitely add that to the next day.
Sorry, John, go ahead.
Yes, do go on, DM, please.
Yeah, Mr. DM, Mr. Worldwide.
yeah. So, you guys travel basically all day, and the sun is just starting to set after your entire day's travel. But you do see the gate that leads into Mother's Cradle. So you have made it back without any more unusual encounters. And so you approach the gates of Mother's Cradle with the few Norse soldiers that you have left.
That was a very uneventful trip. Nice.
Ooh.
Almost never happens.
I don't
Wait,
imagine you'll be getting a hero's welcome.
Lydia, I need
Yeah.
a little bit of updating. Where is Aloy from? Is she from the Crown or the Watch?
The watch.
Okay.
She's not born yet.
No, I know that, but I just need to know, like, just visualize where I am.
Yeah, she's from the watch.
Okay.
All right. So you guys approach the gate, and Joe kind of waves his hand at the guards at the gate, and they let you in. And one of the soldiers kind of says, like, "Where are the rest?"
Dead.
This is all that's left.
They're dead.
But you're back. I assume you were successful.
Yes, we were.
I just nod.
Try not to make eye contact.
It is bittersweet news, but we we should
Wow.
inform the matriarchs of your success.
We intend to, if you may allow us to pass.
Of course, of course. And then the gate opens and Joe kind of leads you in. And yeah, so as of right now, you guys are in Mother's Cradle. And you see one of the guards at the gate start running towards the top of the mountain to act as a messenger.
To Mother's Heart.
Yeah.
How far away is Mother's Heart on foot again?
It's like a couple hours. Like you could still make
Push
it there
on.
like by
Push
nightfall.
on and make it.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll push on. We'll push on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So you guys.
Me too, it's like ever.
Alright, so y'all make your way over to Mother's Heart. And,
Nice roll. Nice roll.
Well, thank you.
Watch that be
wow.
your only good roll tonight.
Probably will be. Until it's time to perform in the tavern. Then it's nothing but
right.
19s.
That's
Yeah,
right.
no, you gotta say it's gotta be a critical every time.
Can't be setting too high of a standard.
So
Come
as of
on,
right
man.
now, Cizellum, I want you to roll a con save.
For what?
As the adrenaline finally gives out.
Oh,
Okay, you're good. You're good. So you feel the sleepiness kind of, that wave of sleepiness hit you, but you fight it off. And
I rub my eyes
you
and
got your second wind. And,
persevere.
so yes, you guys have entered the residential district. Joe has been extremely quiet the entire way there. Like he's barely said a word. He just looks
oh.
exhausted. And
Yeah. Not the glory
man,
that we had sought the last time we were here.
Yeah, well, I could do a nice bath, a nice rest in a good bed,
Your back would thank you, I'm sure.
a good drink.
Is the crowd raucous to see the heroes returning?
Yeah.
yeah, so so as you're walking through the town, people have heard of what you had planned on doing. They see Joe's back, so they assume that there is good news to be had. You see people getting somewhat excited. Most of the civilians assume that the lack of soldiers is just because they're staying at the barracks back at Mother's Cradle.
Strong
So
assumption. Stay with
they
that.
haven't. Yeah,
Stick
so
with that assumption, no problem.
they do not have the lack of enthusiasm that Joe has, and then they see Marquise on the sled being dragged along behind you, and they're like, but
If they give her a funny look, I'm gonna glare at them.
it's not like a funny look, but it's like a oh shit kind of
Yeah, like shit went down.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's it's more of a
Are
look
they
of concern. and, like,
gawking?
no, I wouldn't say they're gawking. They're just like, they see the group and
More like shocked, just to
yeah,
see.
more of like a look
like-
of shock at just the carnage that is being dragged behind you guys.
Not to worry, citizens. Not to worry. All has been handled. Oh. Look back at Joe and Marquise.
Be like,
You
you should,
want to get out of here.
there could be family members in here.
I would ask Marquise where she'd like to rest and recover for the next few days.
Yeah, and she says like, let's continue on to All Mother Mountain with the matriarchs. They will have a place for me there.
All right.
Well,
All right.
not one to particularly engage with this, but Koros, perhaps you should tell these people you'll be somewhere some evening. Regale them. Just a thought.
Mm. I'm in a
If
bit of
we're
a.
going to be here,
Yeah, Koros is in a bit of a weird mood.
of course.
Somber tales are.
I
He's still trying to wrap his head around how much he should even share about what happened. That was horrible.
I was just gonna say that. We should probably talk to the matriarchs and figure out what they want us to share and what they don't want us to, just so that we don't step on any toes. And I mean that only in let's not scare the people kind of way.
Oh, but scaring people is fun.
fair enough.
We'll have to
I
put a
suppose
spin
I
on
was
some kinder tales.
trying to focus on the positive. But yes, perhaps the details should be handled by the authorities here.
I mean, didn't you tell them tales that they're like wild ass monsters running loose around and everyone's like, hooray, huzzah?
But that was great, you know? That was there's no direct impact.
That- That is, well, it could directly impact people who are leaving the city and they'd be like, whoa, there might be wild, scary ass monsters out here now.
Well,
All right,
This
Alex.
might
it's one thing to say there's danger outside and there's heroes to face it, and another to say this is how your child died.
Were there children?
Everybody has a parent.
Alex,
Sometimes. Maybe not everybody. I'm sorry.
if Koros is wants time and sees a difference between the two, then allow him this.
Well, I'm not forcing him, but
no, no.
he do as he whatever floats his little tiny boat.
I'm embarrassed for him. We should go on.
I just do
Yeah,
not
let's
feel like
go.
revelry right now.
I agree.
But do remember, my friend, the sacrifice did bring down a titan, a tyrant.
I don't
There-
like that word.
There is good tyrant.
No, sacrifices. I hate using that when people die from a cause.
What would you have me say?
Their deaths will not be in vain.
Certainly not. Fair enough.
Sacrifices implies that we meant for them to die. And that's what the Sun King does. He sacrifices people.
I see your point.
Well said. I will keep that
The
in
death
mind
won't
in
be
the
in vain.
eventual inspirational speech.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Let's not daddle then. Let's get these two off the road.
Alright, so where are we going?
We're going to Mother Mountain.
Okay, well then why are we here standing around like it's some sort of powwow? Let's get going.
I would assume,
I
this
assume we're walking
conversation
slowly.
yeah.
Well, we're walking. We're walkie-talkies right now.
Yeah. Let's
All
go.
right. Yeah, so you continue through the town, just watching people like stare at you all in awe, and glad to see that Joe is back in town. He's been kind of a
Oh, he's
fixture
back in
to the stability and the comfort. So seeing him back definitely comforts everybody.
Stability and comfort. Take note, Alan.
All right. So you guys make it to All Mother Mountain, and as you approach, you see the soldier that acted as a messenger, and the three matriarchs waiting for you. Yeah. So they.
Greetings.
What's that?
Nothing. Keep going.
No, they're just kind of waiting. They were just sitting there waiting for you to show up after hearing that you had made it to Mother's Heart, and they would like to hear what you have to say.
Well, that's why we're here.
Yeah, we're not here to just look fancy.
I mean, you are.
Well, yeah, but not you. Not you. You're here for serious business.
That's right.
Someone's got to be fancy out of all of you. Can't all
So-
look like bums.
And someone has to be serious. We can't all have fun.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. You ever see a band of clowns? They look like they're having fun. Or
I don't know.
jesters, or whatever you want to call them.
I don't think we had those.
Oh, they don't exist in this world?
Not at least in Banur. It's too cold to dress a fool. You
Not in
die.
tribal land.
You don't have to dress a fool to know a fool.
Oh, that's fair. Fools come in all colors. All
Yeah.
motleys.
I don't see color.
Fair enough.
Are you colorblind?
Maybe. I wouldn't know.
This is something you discover
The
after you
matriarchs
speak
are
to the
staring.
Matrix. Precisely.
Matriarch's day tower has been taken, but the cost is high. Excuse the squabbles of my compatriots here.
Yes, and then you see
Yeah, step in and
Landra.
kneel.
You see one of the matriarchs, her name's Landra, that you had met earlier, step forward. It's like, yes, Day Tower is ours, but at what cost? We sent a good chunk of our army with you, and I hear only a few made it back. Was the sacrifice worth it? We're now defenseless.
Well,
And I,
you tell me who trained them to all run into the same exact area in front of a magic wielder.
Don't point
And,
fingers to the dead.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh,
And
I'm not pointing fingers at the
I
dead.
bow.
I'm pointing fingers at the people who trained them to do that. But while your town may be a little bit, lighter in soldiers, your biggest threat at your door is now gone.
What
yeah.
Like head in
Friend
my hands, like
has
God.
It's like,
is trying to say, I believe, is they didn't die in vain.
Let
We did
her
succeed.
say what she needs to say. Let it all out. Come on, Sizzellum, tell them.
I look so scared. I'm like,
You just
oh,
cannot.
Oh,
You cannot blame us entirely for what happened. Your soldiers knew what
Head down.
they were walking into and made decisions to fight for their people, which is what we did for you as well.
Alex has a big smile on his face.
Am I wrong?
Dante looks so embarrassed.
Let her
Oh.
cook. Let her cook.
Oh my God.
I'm just pointing out facts.
Yes, of course.
We were never in command of
I know
your
that.
soldiers. We're there to assist. What happened? You should speak to Marquise.
And at least Marquise came home.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we did
Thank
put our
you
lives
to
on the
us.
line for this.
yes, and she points at Marquise like, yes, in what state? You think she is not going to be fit for defense or battle? She may never even want to hold a spear in her hand ever again.
She will be able to.
Don't
make
you
a decision,
dismiss
though.
their warrior pride. They died for you on your orders.
Are they in the
Yeah,
I
room?
snap.
And in case you haven't
I like boob
realized,
voice. Can I roll an intimidation?
please.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Sure, sure.
Like, I've had
Now,
enough of
real
this slander. Oh, okay.
15. I'd say so. While she's not used to having people speak to her like that, she remains defiant. It's like we've had nothing but problems since you've shown up. You've unleashed beasts into the lands that have been slowly dwindling our forces and keeping them occupied while we already have threats from the Karja. Now a good chunk of our army's gone, and we're wide open for any additional raids from the Karja.
Nothing but problems. I think you have Day Tower now, or would you prefer to give it back to the Karja?
Would you prefer to have Gullscream still camped up again at your front door, kidnapping not just your soldiers but your people in general, and murdering them in the name of the Sun God?
Day Tower may be ours currently, but it isn't held. It is currently occupied.
Are you implying that you would have
mediumly-
had better luck without us? Because you were going there
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
Except probably without us, everybody would have died.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what influence you've had on the army. But
Just imagine.
Wait, excuse me? What does
You
that
have
mean?
no facts. We just got here.
Yeah.
You haven't even
We
asked
are
what
the-
happened.
We are the town's champions. They love
all
us.
I know is that we've lost plenty of young, strong soldiers. And we're going to have to try and start from scratch. We're going to have to recruit at a younger age to get our ranks back built up.
Well, you better
Children,
get to it.
children and teens
Excuse me.
that should have had their time to grow and foster are now going to be forced to have a spear in their hand.
No, madam, this is outrageous. I have been quiet, and you have been belittling my companions here. Would you prefer that we conquer all of this on our own? We have no intention of stopping. This is just the first stage, and you need to settle down. Your entire civilization could have been wiped out, and we were the stopping point for that. If you think that we're about to be belittled by you, you have another thing coming.
Yeah.
Suzelle is tight-lipped, holding in the little snicker that she feels because,
The power that my companions and I possess could put your entire army to shame and destroy this town. We are the guardians of your safety. We are the Argent Sunset. Wait, Argent? Yes.
yes.
Sorry.
Dante,
And
go with it,
we
Dante, feel
will
it!
not be belittled
Feel it.
by you after defeating such an adversary. We intend to continue this road and defeat the Sun King and put this entire land at peace.
We will
You want
unite
to
the
belittle us?
peoples!
I think we're done here.
Yeah,
So-
you
I look to the rest of
idiot.
you.
So as
I guess
as
so. The mic has been dropped.
Perhaps we
I don't think
Take
we're
some
getting
time
anything
to cool down.
constructive out of these people.
Unless
So-
you have a change of tone in the next 3 seconds. I stare right at her.
Yeah.
So then, as you say that, Tirsa, the one that you had spoken to before, kind of walks forward and says, "While the loss of our soldiers is extremely unfortunate, I think they do have a point that we were
Thank you.
wholly unprepared for what Gulfstream had to offer." And then they kind of like squabble a bit back and forth. Like you can sense that these two are like constantly at odds and like have basically disagree on just about anything, just the way that they speak to each other. It's like perhaps these folks, having done so already, fighting along our side, can prove themselves to you by becoming a symbolic Nora soldier. You know, when our youth come of age, they have to prove themselves. Perhaps if they complete the proving, you would accept them as our own. And then Landra just like is in just disbelief at what she's hearing, and basically just like gives up and walks away. Just like doesn't even want to be a part of this conversation anymore.
I will do
Uh,
it. If that's what it takes, I will do it. I will do the proving.
And Tirsa kind of turns to you and says, "I think you'll all do the proving.
What?
There's a few things at stake here. So, rightly so, Landra is disheartened by the news of our new lack of soldiers. Just the other day, well, just yesterday, as a matter of fact, we were running the proving for some of our youth that had come of age, but they seem to have triggered a rock slide and gotten themselves trapped. So what would have been a number of new recruits are now trapped up in the mountain. If you, the Argent Sunset, are able to complete the proving and provide rescue, I think that would maybe not win her heart over, but definitely alleviate some of the stress that she's experiencing right now.
What time of day
Politics
is it
aside,
right now?
what does one have to do with the other? Let's just save those kids.
Yes, of course.
What are we posturing
You're
for? There's
Still
no
improving.
labels
And
that.
we'll
Why
rescue
hasn't
those.
anybody
What
else been up
you're
there?
telling us? There's children that need rescuing. Of course.
What time of day is it right now?
It
What-
is like 9 o'clock at night, basically.
So
Let's not make a ritual out of this. Let's go save some lives.
And should we begin now then?
I think we should take the night, settle the people that we brought with us, make sure that they're comfortable.
There's children in danger in a rock slide.
I
And
understand
I'm
that.
pretty fired up from these people.
I know you didn't
And-
sleep last night, but we all did.
Yeah. And
Oh yes, forgot.
Tirsa raises her hands at you all and says, like, I understand how our culture and our ways may not make a lot of sense, but this proving ritual and is extremely important to the people. It has been something that we've done as long as we can remember. For folks to fully accept you, we need you to complete the proving and become one of us.
Well, do you need
Just
us to do the
symbolically.
proving in the dark, or do you want us to wait till the morning?
Well, we'll need to do some preparations to get things started, and while they triggered a rock slide and got themselves trapped up there, I don't think that we have no idea how many of them and what state they're in. So if
First
they've
thing in the
already
morning.
waited this long, I don't think it. We're a strong, hardy people. I think they can survive one night out in the cold.
Is that part of the proving?
Well, people, we do have some of our youth die in the proving. It's not a
That's normal
what-
occurrence.
Okay,
it-
then
it is-
fair
it
enough.
is
How,
What
how
is
old is
it?
the youngest?
well, I mean, once they turn about 16 to 18, that's usually when they attempt the proving.
So the youngest,
The goal is-
possibly is 16.
Yeah, the goal is to show themselves as a strong hunter, and part of being a strong hunter is surviving in the wilderness.
Fair
Fair
enough.
enough. Fair enough.
Mhm.
We all need a little tough love sometimes.
Okay, so Cicella needs some sleep and we can't leave right away. But obviously we will do this proving, whatever it is. Do we get to know before we leave?
Of course.
Do we have to figure it out as we go?
No. The proving is no secret. You need to climb naturally up the mountain. You need to you need to hunt one of the machines that is up there and return with a trophy, if you will, of that machine.
Okay.
And that is it. I mean, that is what we expect of our hunters, to be able to fight the machines and survive, while maintaining themselves throughout the rough terrain that we live in here. So
Very good then. Then tell us when we can leave.
we'll
Yeah.
get things set up first thing in the morning.
Fair enough. I apologize for the harsh words to your leaders there. Don't usually do that.
They were just.
Am I still talking to the matriarchs there?
Yeah.
Sorry, the harsh words
yeah.
to your peer there.
That's
And she
not,
just kind of smiles and says, Lansra has a way of stoking the flames of emotion.
this is a kind way to put it.
Yeah, I'd say.
Indeed, it has been a pleasure, though. I think we will see ourselves out. I look for the rest of the team.
Yeah.
At dawn, we will be waiting for you to arrive.
Very good.
We should go to the Owl Bear something. What's the name of the tavern again?
The Owl Bear or something?
Wasn't it the Owl Bear something tavern?
I'm guessing like you're saying this as
Like
we like
the-
walk out the doors. Like as soon
Yeah.
as like the doors to the matriarch thing like
Yeah,
close, like my knees begin to
tavern that-
buckle and I like grab Koros. I'm like, oh my god.
The
What
one we
the
slept
heck?
at. The one we slept at previously that they gave us a deal because Marquise referred us.
that was too much, my friend.
You spoke well. Your frustration is mine as well. That was. I don't know.
Yeah,
what to
like I
make of
stay
that.
like
Their priorities
straight
are all
back.
backwards.
the entire way until like we're out of that room and I'm like, collapse.
What do you think? They're all
Fuck,
run by women.
Now. They are very old.
I don't think that's necessarily the reason.
So
obviously far more conservative than I'd considered. And
So our original plan was to drop off their folks and then get back out and reinforce Day Tower, as they have woefully said. It's not defended. We need to.
Yeah.
They want us to just do their initiation and be a part of it.
Well, what I don't get is they're getting
We-
mad at us because we sacrificed their people, but yet there are children up in the mountains trapped, and they're like, they're fine.
Hold on. After further reflection,
This is crazy.
they're upset because they lost a lot of people. We would be upset if it was our people.
I'm upset
Her-
now. They're not our
I-
people.
I understand that, but her aggression being redirected while it is not correct is probably a part of their grief.
She's a bitch.
So that's correct. She straight up is, and that doesn't mean we have to take what she says to us, but their grief is not necessarily misplaced.
well, it was definitely
Like-
unwanted in that moment. I
But
apologize
Dante!
for the group.
And she says all claps for Dante. Dante, those words were perfect. So that was great.
Well,
I
I barely
truly
remember them.
appreciated your candor.
I feel like I blacked out a little bit.
You told an
Just
angry
rage.
woman to calm down.
Yeah, or your god. Yeah, you told her to
Oh.
fuck off.
Did I?
politely. Politely.
Yes,
Politely,
I think
politely.
yes. Well, that is my bag, I suppose.
And you called her a dirty old bitch.
Did I?
No, that was you in your head, Alex.
Well, I suppose it worked.
I.
It was a team effort,
Alright.
I think. Mental
Well,
anguish. for
I
that
just-
one.
I was the hype man. That's all I was good for.
Yeah.
I'm
So we
hoping
need it though.
that what we get out of this proving is another step closer to an alliance, or some way of being some sort of envoy between people would be great.
Yeah, well, whatever it is.
I'm not so
apparently
sure.
these
Like,
children need
if we
saving.
bled with them and did all of this already, and they still won't see us eye to eye, what are they
Look,
going
if-
to like care about an alliance with another people if they also don't run through this?
Wait, I have a question. Time out. Didn't Marquise die?
No,
She didn't.
Well, she did
Good.
technically.
yeah, she
Oh.
technically died.
There was some
Yes, but
necromancy,
well,
that's
that we're not telling them that part. I don't.
true.
I should have said she wouldn't be here for now if it wasn't for us. But
I did stress that we
I mean, I
brought her
don't
home.
think that would have helped.
I did stress
We
that we
brought
brought
back
her
one
home.
extra. Like,
Yeah, I didn't want to
She
point the
was-
finger, but we told them to stay back. We told them. They weren't ready for that. What more do they want? They didn't know, though. They didn't ask. Matriarchs were fools. Pointing fingers before they've even heard of their own folk. Oh. Uh-oh.
All right.
there we
What
go.
the hell?
Maybe it
was
was
that?
me. Maybe it was me. Ah!
It
So
was-
Trevor's. So
my
my
bad, guys.
husband is he's streaming on Discord with another one of our friends. So our internet might be like bloop.
How dare you?
How dare I? I didn't do nothing. That was him.
All right, all right.
All right. Well, we all had our share moment there. So,
Yeah.
do you believe? So,
Oh my God.
Okay,
All
no
right.
more robots.
We go on, I think.
Okay, anyways.
These kids are getting saved.
So we find an inn. If it's not the owlbear, whatever, we'll just find an inn that has rooms so that we can rest for tonight.
yeah. So you, knowing where it is, you guys do find the peaceful owl bear again. So
Is it called the owl bear?
it's
Peaceful.
called the peaceful owl bear.
Oh, excuse me. I
Perfect.
gotta pull my boogies.
How much would 2 rooms cost?
How much would 2 rooms cost? Well,
How much would 4 rooms cost?
They should be giving it to us for free. We saved their asses. They're ungrateful asses.
so it is 5 silver a night
Ah,
per room.
ah,
Do we want 2 or 3 or 4 rooms?
ah. I wouldn't mind. I don't care. Either way works for me.
Yeah, same. Whatever. I'll share with Alex. Safer numbers.
Yeah.
I will pay 1 gold from the party fund and get 2 rooms, one for Dante and Alex and one for me and Koros.
Sounds good.
Damn.
We're gonna work on your posture when we're sleeping.
Nope. Never.
Yes, I'm going to
Nope.
do it while you're sleeping. I'm going to readjust your
Here,
back.
What are you? Wait. What are you gonna do without my consent? That's rape.
We're gonna.
Yeah,
It's called
rape.
chiropractic.
Rape.
It's a new thing I'm
Rape!
trying. No, no, no.
Rape. And as I go down the street, rape.
I'm just shrugging and like looking at people. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
This man's gonna touch me
You
in
know,
my
I got like
younger
a big,
places.
got a big smile
Alex?
on your face.
Alex, that's enough. You're causing a scene.
Yeah, how do you think you hurt your back in the first place?
Yeah. Dante, what happened?
You sleep awkward. I'm trying to help.
I'm sure you are getting your fingers all busy.
Oh, fine, whatever. Have bad back into your old age. See what I care.
I'm not old.
You will be. One
What's
day.
wrong with you? No, I'll always be young. Not if I bathe myself in the blood of virgins. Machine.
Alex is being annoying.
I
Perhaps we could
regret to inf-
change rooms?
I was gonna say, I regret to inform you that sounds like a you problem.
Oh, damn it.
You picked it.
Yeah,
This-
you specifically volunteered to share a room with Alex. Alex
know,
is
I
all
know.
yours.
This tavern has a drink,
Yes.
a bar. right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
Suddenly
because
in need of a drink.
I feel like there's a bourbon with my name on it somewhere.
Yes.
Do they sell here or is it just fucking piss water?
Do they sell what here?
Booze.
Bourbon.
Oh yeah, you can get like whatever
I've
drink
been
you want
ordering
there.
bourbon this entire campaign.
Oh, I've been drinking piss water. Mead.
Well, that's a choice. Huh.
We'll have 3 bourbons and a piss water for Alex.
Yeah, give me that delicious. The yellow with the betterer.
Yeah, the bartender shrugs and pours 3 cups of bourbon, and you see a cup go underneath the counter.
Okay.
And then
shrug.
when Dante's not looking, I will switch my glass with him.
He'll know the difference between your piss mug and the bourbon, no?
No, he won't. Not if I'm
Got
quick
pretty
enough.
high passive perception. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll do a perception and sleight of hand
Oh,
check
nice.
here. So-
Okay, yeah.
I'll do sleight of hand. Woo!
The hell was that? Nat 20.
Time!
Oh.
So it's
Oh,
tied.
oh.
So tie goes to the winner, right? So
What are you doing?
Who's the winner?
Who's the
What does that
winner?
even mean?
well, I mean, I
Tie
would say
goes to the winner.
tie goes to like I guess the
The
person
defender.
defending.
So yeah,
So, yeah.
Nick's
So I catch the end of Alex
Yeah.
moving away. What did you just do, Alex? Did you do something to my
Nothing.
drink?
No,
Uh,
I didn't do nothing.
mm,
Nothing at all.
I
What are you
look
talking
around.
about?
I look into his eyes.
While this is
Then I
happening,
look
I
and
want to
smell
just
my drink.
survey the room.
Ugh.
Nothing. It's nothing, bro. Drinking, and then I drink his real quick before he can even say anything.
Hmm. Yes. I will drink this. I will definitely drink this outside. I go outside and I dump it. And then I come back in. Delicious, Alex. Good choice.
Oh, really?
And
Tell
I order
me,
myself a bourbon.
explain the notes to me. I want to hear every single flavor profile of that drink.
Is there anything
Ooh.
interesting happening in this room besides the two of them, like
Well, it
fucking
had
with each other?
exceptional umami taste. I believe.
Umami. Ooh.
Yes.
Extra protein.
Yes, indeed.
So as for things occurring in the bar while these two are bickering back and forth, I mean, you see just like your average patrons just kind of like having a drink and a meal and that sort of thing. You see, what's that?
Is it still 9 or what time is it now?
Yeah, I mean, we're getting closer to like say like 10 o'clock or so.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you see a couple folks that are just like playing cards and that sort of thing.
Are they gambling?
No, it looks like they're just having like a friendly game, like
Aw,
at the end of
boo.
the day. And yeah, like it's a somewhat uneventful area. I mean, it's still early in the night, so not everyone has made their way over. But
How much did our drinks cost?
so the drinks would have been. The drinks were 3 copper apiece. So.
Even the piss?
I knew it.
So one silver for everything.
What's that?
1 silver for everything.
Yeah, he did not charge you for the piss.
Great. So I instead of giving him 9 coppers, I'm gonna give him 1 silver so he can just keep the spare. I paid for the party. I will also go up to the bartender and order another round, except this time I'm going to order Alex the girliest drink on the menu.
Hell yeah! Give me that frilly drink, that cosmopolitan.
Yeah, as Alex and I walk back from the front door.
And like a hint of cinnamon, perhaps.
Oh,
What a
no
connoisseur of
way.
these types of
Oh, I
things. Get
wish
off
I
my
could
back.
have had it. I wish I could have had it, but I got a little.
Yes,
sore.
I know, of course.
Yeah,
order
so basically, yeah, you walk back to the table with 3 bourbons, and then you see like this strangely shaped glass that goes from like red to orange as it goes up to the top. There's a little slice of fruit on it and a little umbrella in the drink.
Ooh.
Um,
I set that down in front of Alex and hand the two guys their bourbons. Oh, okay, cool. And how much did that cost? Like 9 plus what?
Oh, that looks really yummy.
So it would have been it's 3 copper per drink. So it would
All
have
right.
been
Well, I'm gonna give him a tip of 2 coppers, so I'll give him 1 silver and 5 coppers.
okay.
I don't let go of my glass. I'm just holding it the whole time.
Just like steel grip, white knuckling the
Yeah.
glass.
Oh, you can keep that, man. Look at this. Look at it comes with a little snack for me.
Perfect.
And I just like suck it back in one gulp, and I give myself a brain freeze.
So after we do this proving and save these recruits, where do you 3 want to head next? Do you want to head back to Benur and actually get our people on board? Do you want to head to Pitchcliff? Or do you want to head to the town in which our friend that we are not going to name is currently?
Oh, I
Oh,
feel
that
like
other
Benur
Banuk
would
guy?
be comforting. I feel like we've outstayed our welcome here.
You want to go home?
A little bit. I was just thinking, like, I'm normally much better at talking to leaders, but those matriarchs just don't seem like leaders. At least not like I'm used to.
Wisdom
They have. I don't think
doesn't-
they've seen war.
Wisdom does not equate to intelligence.
Well, it's not even that. It's just the Nuke war chiefs. They would never have scorned us like that. Anybody who rules from the front, pointing fingers. That was. You have your work cut out for you.
They've clearly experienced tremendous loss, and it pained me to be so irate with them. Because clearly they're in anguish too. There's more that we don't know, obviously. But you're right. We shouldn't have been belittled. And perhaps we have overstayed our welcome.
Yes.
I'm just going to raise my drink ever so slightly and just say 2 victories and losses and take a drink.
Well, I believe I mentioned this. Oh, I follow up on the toast. Well, cheers with you. Indeed.
Thank you.
But to your point, Tony, I believe I mentioned this as well. My father, now that he's, well, saved, perhaps? Can't quite keep track of them these days. Disregard. But he does have kind of a secret base. He has a workshop, a laboratory. Very, very technical stuff. Well,
That
yeah,
would be useful.
it is, I believe, up near the Banuk lands.
Yeah.
That
So,
would not have been where I helped with the
Yeah.
that would have
yeah,
been?
like where you did like some of your training with my dad.
Yeah. So then
Yeah.
we know where it is. I know where it is at least.
Yes. Oh, yes. Obviously, I forget. Obviously, he's made upgrades over the years, and it's still tip top, as far as I know. Perhaps that would help with some of your inventions.
That would be wonderful. I do have a list of things, including Koros's helmet.
Well, I know he has a good forge.
I need a good forge because that's what I need to finish the helmet. Is a good forge. As much as my
But,
portable one is useful, it's not the same.
I imagine not. But my vote would probably be to head towards our next objective. Would it be another lieutenant of the king?
Well, that is the third option. There is the man who can be in 2 places at once, and the Black Knight.
Oh. He sounds ominous.
I am particularly interested in the man who can be in 2 places at once. I
Sounds
would
hard to catch.
Yes.
Sounds like a challenge.
We've,
for me.
we've never backed
Do we-
down from a challenge.
Do we know anything about him?
We don't currently, but I did ask Silence to keep us posted with information if he locates
Again.
one or both.
Oy,
So-
oy, oy.
Spending our time recruiting allies is probably the most advantageous thing we can do.
Yes.
We really need to stop relying on Silence. He really is preying on you on that. You know that, right?
Is he not just another member of our alliance at this point?
He is
No?
another yes. A deal was struck, and that we would pause our pursuit in his arrest. He did attempt to make amends.
Mm.
We would have not checked on the status of Devil's Thirst since he promised to restore it. We would have to do that to confirm if his amends was made.
Well,
But
I
he
imagine it'll take
promised-
time.
you know, he did say that he would help us occasionally, and we would help him occasionally for the common cause of bringing down the Sundom.
But we did
So-
not agree to look the other way if we see any heinous acts. So
Yeah, my
is-
my fists are aching. My knives. I'm ready to cause some real damage to this man.
Yeah, well, that's correct, Chorus. We did not tell him that we would ignore his violence. We just said that we're going to pause our pursuit, but that might change if his violence changes.
well, if we happen upon something, we'll write it. But otherwise, we have other things to seek out, I suppose. Thank
So
you so much.
then we save the children. We get this pact from the Nora, and then we head to New Planet.
And then we gather
Yeah, and-
the chieftains and call a meet.
Before we go, I think we should, well, matriarchs be damned. We should make sure we have good ties with the actual fighting folk, the people in command. Or
Joe and
Well,
maybe
Marquise.
more. Yes, exactly. Joe Marquise and maybe the other.
Oh, Silver
I think
Eyes,
those are the
they're very
people
cool.
who are more important to have on our side than
I agree
Yes.
with that statement. That's very smart, brother.
Well, I don't think that they'll be unhappy to see us, at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
we're warriors. Let's make ties with warriors.
Well, I think we should wait in the morning and at least let them rest for a bit.
Oh, for sure. I'm thinking just
Yes,
more
we
before
still
we
have
leave. If
the
one
Dawn's
bridge be
Ride.
burned, let's leave the tiny boat available, as you say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully by the time we're back, my feet will be healed up, and yeah,
Ready
being able
to
to talk with
slay
them.
some
And
demons.
exactly.
Yeah. Especially with them so short-handed, I imagine what few warriors they have left will have greater influence. They have to-
Short-handed. Koros. That's such lowbrow humor.
Oh God.
How?
Who's been like a madman over there?
Yeah, I am not myself. This has me all out of sorts here. I need more alcohol.
More fruity drinks, please.
All right. Well, next round's on me. All right. Have some pocket
Yeah.
change, I think. Yeah. Another round.
Right.
What do you say? It's like 1 silver, 1 gold.
Yes.
I just did 1 silver and 5 copper because I gave a 2 copper tip.
Yeah, so it's 3 copper a drink.
All right. Let's do this. For whatever reason, I'm carrying 300 copper. Drinks are on
Me
me.
too.
We're ready to go to the Rippers here. Jeez.
Going
Yeah,
up
it's
to
like
the
bacon bag
bartender
or
with a
something.
bag of pennies, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, big face in the back, whole thing. Why am I carrying 300 copper? It's most of my weight.
Get an extra shot for me, Dante. Extra
course.
Shot.
In fact, we need to lower this bag. I
shot.
give him double tips.
Oh, we still had a few things we were trying to get from the store trade too, right? We should.
Yes, we wanted to get your belt of dwarven kind. I think it was you wanted.
Yeah. If we
You
can
just see
find that
us
as our token
again,
on the
fourth
trial.
copper on the table. Yeah, take 25 copper. I think that's enough.
It's weighing me
I
down.
don't usually that's the money.
So 33,000 gold pieces
Whoa.
is what he would want for that belt.
Oh, I
or
thought it was a
something.
machine part or something.
Yeah, the other
like a
thing
heart.
is the equivalent of a fancy machine heart, which means the bigger beast we kill and recover the heart, the more likely he'll accept it.
Wait, where is that?
Got it.
It's to the south of us, or is it in this town?
Cool.
No, we don't know where the creature is, but that's what the deal with Yuria was. Is if
Yeah, the
we bring
merchant.
him-
Where is he?
He's here in this town.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
probably have a big heart for him on our way back, I suppose.
I
Put up a
mean,
new area.
We're lucky.
maybe we'll find someone in Manure who has other options and pick up stuff on the way.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Pick up pieces.
Who knows? We'll do this trial. We'll save these kids. We'll ingratiate ourselves in their warrior culture. Then we'll leave.
Sounds easy enough. I'm surprised they left those kids up there.
Yeah,
Wow.
fuck them old ladies leaving those kids up, and they complain about, we sacrifice and I'm just
Actually,
going on a drunk
what are-
rant about that again.
What are Banuk initiation rites like? I wonder, like, how much we'd actually be looking down on this, or if we're just like, yeah, when you're 12, you have to go kill a thresher. Like, oh.
Yeah, or they just kick you off a mountain and be like, "Good luck."
I don't
Yeah.
think that's the
It's like you
issue,
don't
though.
even get a
It
group,
could
you
be
just go do
very
it solo.
much like identical, but it's the fact that
Yeah.
they
What
want
was
their
your
heroes to go do it.
What was your initiation, Koros? Did you just go fight the biggest monster you could find?
Yeah, that's what I'm actually not sure what the in-universe norm of that would be.
I don't either.
So when it comes to Banuk, like they value basically prevailing against like any challenge, regardless of how deadly it is, and they would rather die than refuse to refuse a challenge. So
It really does sound like you guys.
So
Yeah.
probably
It's
like
appropriate.
So basically, yeah, they just respect skill. So it's not necessarily that you would.
Oh.
It's not necessarily that there's like a proving sort of ritual with the Banuk. It's more like, there's just like the social pressure to always try and achieve more than your peers are.
Battle glory.
Yeah, and like
we have
that's
that in
how
spades,
you
then.
and that's how you establish your rank within the Banuk tribes, is that it's your achievements, and the respect that you gain from your peers for your achievements.
And I make sure those tales of our achievements spread, so all the Weraks know who the Silver
Spread your
Queens are.
cheeks.
Well,
Yep. So
some
that they
people
know that
spread
our
the word in
work is
different
amazing.
ways, I guess.
All right, so we drink until we feel less sadness, and then go to bed.
Yeah.
I don't feel sad.
sounds about
Go
right.
climb some mountains.
Yeah.
I've seen these mountains. They look nothing like what Benur has to offer. There's not even a blizzard.
I throw another fistful of copper at the bartender. Give us more drinks.
Great.
Thanks.
Your comically large sack of copper feels a little bit lighter.
Yeah, we're getting through it.
like 20 pennies lighter out of the 300.
Yep.
It's more like 20 bar visits later that your bag is actually depleted.
Yeah, well, I'm working through the routes.
Yeah.
You should just like tip anyone for anything.
Yeah, there you go.
Just
You want one?
the tip.
You too, my friend.
I go to bed. I'm going to bed, guys. I am capooched.
Nice. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nick, you should keep the copper. Every time you make a kill, you should put a copper over each of their eyes.
Send them on their way to the afterlife.
Like a calling card.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
oh, okay. Yeah,
Allow them to pay for a
Nick, perhaps I
passage
can
to
get
the
behind that.
afterlife.
Yes, that'll be why. Yes, brilliant. And because I'm a cleric,
It's like
it'll
4
be
minutes
official.
deep, getting like super inspirational.
Oh man, I didn't want that image. Crummies. You didn't see nothing.
Perfect. All right. Well, perhaps I will hang on to some of this. We're quite tipsy by this point.
There it
Ooh,
is.
oh. Yes, I can see that now. I go to put it like on your eye. I'm like, kind of miss. Oh,
It's like,
tomorrow.
that's my nose. That's my nose.
oh, yes. No. Oh, okay.
And
Well,
now
no,
it's
I
done.
understand the concept.
Okay.
can see
Let
it.
me.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Yes.
Maybe
What are
don't
you
do
guys doing?
You went to
Nothing.
bed.
Yeah, all I hear is It's just like some erotic sounds coming out. I'm just like,
I mean, I don't think they
I
took
swear,
this to
Alex,
your
you
bedroom.
would get aroused by crickets.
Nah, Puffer's still the bar, but I understand Alex is passing out here. Wake up, Alex. Bedtime.
Bedtime. You
Take
don't
it to your
tell
room.
me what to do. I tell you what to do. How about you?
I put a coin on his eye. Nailed it. We shall see.
And then I just like I wind up for a slap and just barely hit your face. You
No, you
bitch.
don't hit his face. You totally like hit the air in front of him, thinking you hit his face. You've had a few of those girly drinks. You ain't feeling nothing.
I fall
You
back like I have been slapped. How dare you?
bitch. And then I go off to bed.
Right. You walk away.
That's right. You love to watch me walk away.
I throw a copper coin at him.
I dodge it, or at least I try to.
you go.
Check.
Yeah.
It hits
Yeah.
me and then I dodge.
Just do a dexterity check with disadvantage for being drunk.
Okay. Wait, this dexterity?
Yeah.
Where is that?
Ugh.
I rolled 2, right?
Yeah. Take the lowest. 15. Right.
I just want you to knock yourself out on the bedpost and pass out.
Yeah.
Rude.
I would say that the coin wasn't an accurate throw, so when you dodged, it looked like you were actually gonna move into the coin. You still missed, but it's like you put yourself in the way of the coin and then continue moving out of the way of the coin.
Alex,
Bitch.
15.
cast some sort of spell.
Bitch, you
Not-
missed
not
me.
fair. Not fair. Cast
You
magic.
missed me. Get good. Get good. Get good.
He's using magic is not
He
fair.
says on the way
Next
back
time.
to his room where he falls face first into the mattress.
Yeah. I actually fall like I hit my eye off the bedpost just so I can have an excuse to blame Dante in the morning.
Oh, fuck.
I get up there, I'm like all drunk. I see that he's like banged his face. I just cure him while he's sleeping. And then I go to bed.
No
Okay,
touching.
is this
No
it?
rape.
I use
Rape.
like
I just like
healing word
I,
and cure the
yeah,
bruise,
I'm
and then I go to sleep.
sleep talking. Rape. Rape.
Quiet you.
You think they have grapes over there?
What?
I'm laying there with my eyes open, just staring at the ceiling, like, no.
Right.
I think Alex is asking for something. I don't know
An
what.
interesting relationship they have.
That's a nice way. I just
I
can't
passed
believe
out
you volunteered
after healing
to share
Alex.
a room with him. You healed Alex?
Yeah, I saw his bruised face when I came in, and I cast healing word on him, and then I went to sleep. Just fix that up for you, and then I kind of like flop down in the bed, drunk.
I start sleep talking and I kind of mumble a name. Basically, I say Alex.
You just
I'm sorry, Alex.
Just say your own name.
Alex falls asleep and becomes a Pokemon confirmed.
I'm sorry, Alex. I'm sorry. And I just keep mumbling that until I drift off.
Perfect.
All right. Is everyone going to bed now?
Yeah.
This is Ellen and Carl. She went to bed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna fall asleep a few hours after he does, just staring out at the ceiling, just listening to him breathe while he's alive, and contemplating the fact that I almost died yesterday.
And that was yesterday.
Yeah. I almost died yesterday. So that's what I'm thinking about as I'm laying there staring at the ceiling listening to Koros breathe is I almost died yesterday.
I forgot.
I did. That's why I didn't go to sleep last night.
God damn, communication.
But yeah, so yeah, I fall asleep. I get my full rest.
Alrighty. All right. So yeah, you all snooze, have as
Shooing
much
me.
sleep as you can get, and you start to see the sun rise and wake up as the beams of sunlight start shining through the windows.
All right. Pull myself up from Alex's weird snoring. What? We're under attack. No.
And you see
Okay.
why Alex has such bad posture because they're sleeping in that position where they're face down, but their ass is up in the air.
Yeah. Like back is all like crunched up. And their like knees are underneath them. And,
Yeah.
like maybe twisted a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, Alex, this is not good for you. I go over. I try to
like,
adjust a little bit.
I just kick you. My leg just.
Yes, well, that's fair. Nope. I stretch. Yeah. See where the rest of the crew is. Continue to try and fix Alex's posture.
Oh, what the frig? Stop doing this.
No, it's going to hurt your back if you continue doing this.
Stop.
Need you in
No
tip-top shape.
touching. No touching. No means no. Oh, what time
Very
is
well.
it?
Time to go.
Go where?
Time to save the kids. It's the crack of dawn.
It's
Fuck
time to prove
those
ourselves.
kids.
Yes.
Well,
you
you'd be a good
you
leader
can
down, apparently.
you can hear like not like a commotion, but you can, as you like peer out the window, you see a lot of folks are kind of moving up towards All Mother Mountain, where your proving challenge starts.
Oh, looks
the
like
word
they're already
has-
gathering.
Yeah, the word has trickled out that you guys are going to be doing the proving today.
Bit more like the fanfare I'd expected. Perhaps this will get Koros out of his funk.
Yeah. Let's go climb a mountain, shall we?
Just looking at that one, I was like, ew.
Oh.
I don't like that.
Yeah, let's
Leave
go
it
climb
all
a
in
mountain.
there.
Let's go climb a mountain.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
They
we're
want
gonna
to
do it.
test us as untrained warriors. Let's just get this over with. Rescue
Wait.
those kids.
Are we hungover from the amount of liquor at least me and Dante drank?
We all drank.
So
I-
are we hungover? Does that reduce our like fucking abilities and shit? Or are we
We
just
slept it off.
right? I don't know. Man, I've had drinks like that before and woken up vomiting and feeling like ass.
Yeah, but
That's
we're
why
like
you
superheroes.
need constitution.
We're not like regular people.
Well, I got none of that.
Get up, Alex. Drink water. Yeah, I give him a water bottle.
It
A little
looks
bit
like
of
piss. Is it
rations.
piss?
No, I should have made it piss. Damn it. Next time. It will be, but not this time.
Okay. And I drink it, but it all falls down my face.
Do Carlos and I get up before Alex and Dante leave their room?
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's
Sure.
up to you on whether or not
I
you
would
I'd
be.
imagine.
Let's. On the way down for breakfast, I'm gonna bang on the door and be like, "Rise and shine, princesses! It's time to
Be
get
right
ready." Head downstairs and
Coming.
grab something to eat.
I like kick Dante off the bed. Ugh!
You're fine.
I get up and I'm all groggy.
We got things to
and-
prove.
Our companions are
Ah.
winning. Let's go. Grab my stuff.
I got none. And I make my way downstairs.
Say hurry or you'll miss the bacon.
Oh, bacon.
Ew, bacon. Blech.
Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey.
Okay. We're here.
Do they have
All right.
sausages?
I'm sure you can
No
find
time for
some
that.
if you asked very nicely.
Please, can I have some? Can I have some sausage, Daddy?
All right. Well, I don't think it gets any nicer than that.
Yeah. So yeah, they've got like a nice little breakfast going.
Oh.
And yeah, sausage is a little tricky to come by, but he looks around and he does find himself a couple of linked sausages to fry up for you.
Do they taste good?
I mean,
Do they taste like they're rancid and sour, like they've been sitting there for a while, or do they taste decent?
like they're just like sitting raw on the counter for days. No, I
Yeah.
mean they taste fine. Like
Okay.
I mean for them like a sausage would be cured in some way or smoked, right?
Oh, okay,
So
that's what I was asking. Like, what kind of sausage is it?
yeah, they wouldn't just keep just
Especially
some
raw.
raw ass sausage just sitting on a shelf.
Well, it's not the kind they milk ale out of like last night.
Who's milking ale?
The barkeep. The kind of sausage you give to heroes, right? Huh? Perfect.
Yeah, you eat that sausage.
I don't need it.
Alex, we all know that you're the sausage guy.
I
Sausage
like
lover.
sausages. I like sausages and tacos. I don't discriminate against nobody.
There's no time for this, Alex. Take your breakfast. Let's go.
You're the ones who are assuming things, and I eat my eggs and my sausage and toast and whatever else.
Sure, I grab some of the continental breakfast too. Let's roll.
Grab a muffin and go.
Yeah.
A muffin and some
Grab a
orange
waffle.
juice and go.
And a waffle, one of their
Yeah.
pre-made waffles.
Yeah, grab a napkin, grab a waffle, grab a muffin.
I make sure to put
go.
maple syrup in every single square.
Yeah.
There's no time, Coros.
Everybody.
It's gonna be too soggy. You're not gonna like it.
Hey man, some people like that. Maybe you do.
You're gonna make yourself sick while hiking up a mountain. Power
You need
food.
that.
Gotta
You
have
need
that energy.
carbs when you're walking that far. You need something to burn.
Why do I try?
Especially with the way you look, you're all skinny and lanky. You need some meat on your bones.
Talking to me?
Yeah,
You're all
you.
right in his last mountain
Yeah,
climb.
yeah. Well,
Very
that's
inspiring.
fair, I suppose. Perhaps after the mountain, I'll put some meat on it.
Well,
Fair?
I'm
Deal?
scared. I'm scared to fart. You might break in half.
I am sturdier than I look.
I'm sure you are.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
So we're
Yes.
walking up a mountain.
While eating our
Yes.
muffin.
Yeah, so
eating
you guys
our waffles.
you guys start heading towards All Mother Mountain, following the crowd as they venture towards the same area, and you see a large group of people kind of because the way it's set up is there's like a staircase going up to kind of like a location inside the mountain that only the matriarchs can go into. And everybody's kind of gathered at the base of the stairs, kind of in a ring-like pattern. And the matriarchs are at the top of the stairs waiting for you. Yeah, so at this point, Tirsa sees you and says, our guests have finally arrived. While we have suffered a number of losses, they have also proven themselves to be a great ally, and it's only fitting that they complete the proving as one of our own, and we can claim them as or they can be seen as an equal and seen as an ally. And you see the other matriarch that was giving you guys a hard time, just like the most sour fucking look on her face. Like she is not happy with even the idea of you doing their ritual or whatever, but she's kind of been overridden by Tirsa and the other matriarch.
Jeeves.
I'll stare it down, but I'll make a point to not open my mouth.
I will steal my features.
I just look like shit.
I give her like a sarcastic bow. My hands behind my back. Thank you.
Um, and then she goes on to explain the provings. Like, so as with all provings, um, our group of contestants must climb the mountain.
Yeah, I yawn.
Okay, Alex, that's a bit much. Alex.
Respect.
They must climb the mountain using their natural climbing skill, and when they get
Oh.
to the top, they must
Forgot
fight a
about that.
machine and return with a trophy. And then she kind of points over to where you guys need to start your climb, and yeah, basically it's up to you guys to start going.
Oh, that zoomed right in, man. Holy moly.
Oh
Let's
fuck!
do
All right.
it.
So we're off right away. So we're climbing.
Yeah, I mean, like you guys can, figure out whatever it is your approach is going to be.
All right.
Okay, I'm going.
I'll address the crowd before we start.
Wait,
Be
should
like,
we all?
thank you,
should we-
everyone. We are the Argent Sunset.
Shut
We will take
up.
on this challenge for you.
While Dante does his speech,
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I'm not a big talk.
You're just like getting like fucking pestered by Alex the entire time you're doing this speech.
Yeah, just like my finger on your lips.
Alex,
I'm just
Alex,
I'm just gonna start climbing.
Wait, should we all roll acrobatics since it's climbing?
We'll get to that. So
Ah, I'm all excited. For
as
that.
we like walk out of earshot, I'll like turn to Koros and be like, if I turn into a squirrel, is that my own power? I hadn't really thought about it until just now.
I don't know
But-
how they look at magic.
Would your
Fair enough. Fair
it's
enough. We'll
not
back
technically
burner, back
power
burner.
that you have to cast that and do that?
No. Let's not. They're letting us do this. They're nice enough. They're easy on climb there.
But to be
Like,
fair,
that would
you
be
said
fun.
with our own powers is what we can use.
They said under our own power. I mean,
They say climb, not fly.
well, exactly.
That's not it. That's not what I'm thinking. Because I also have the ability to climb.
I like spider climb.
I sure do.
Well, there you go.
I doubt actually that they're probably frowned upon it. Let's just.
But I wanted to try climbing first, see how that goes. If it doesn't go well, then I'm going to use the God-given ability that I have.
I'm like picturing us like walking in like our little four crew, and then like for the first time, I'm gonna look at the hill. Be like, well, let's see what we're looking at. Is it like a cliff, like straight up, like?
yeah, it's like a cliff straight up, and there's
Oh.
like
So
rocks sticking out
before I
back
start
there.
climbing, I'd like to like survey
Like Tom Cruise,
the
like
size.
cliffhanger, like it's big.
I want to
Yeah.
survey the face of the cliff, and I want to see if I can determine the best course to climb.
Okay, do an investigation check.
Like,
Wanna see
what
how,
kind of grade are we
worried
talking?
Dante
We
is.
talking like 15, 30, 90
Oh fuck!
vertical climb? Vertical upside
It's
down
plus
climb?
7, sorry, not plus 6. So it's 8.
Okay, so I mean, you see a path that you think is the best way up.
I'm gonna climb it because I believe that's the best way to go.
I would like to roll investigation 2 to see what the best route is for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wait, investigation.
I mean, I'm gonna follow these smart climbers, but athletics is not
Alright.
my department. But what are we looking at, like, visual wise? Is it like a hill or a cliff?
It is a cliff. Like it is like a sheer rock wall, basically.
Like,
that you
like we're
guys
doing
are-
rock climbing.
Yeah. You guys are free climbing
Okay.
right now.
Oh, this is more than I had expected. Huh. How high is it?
I'd say it's like a couple of 100 feet up. Like
Ooh.
it's a pretty good climb. Like
Oh, good. Like climbing the
Yes.
ice wall in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's sheer wall. That's fun.
You want to see what a real expert can do, and then I find a good path up.
Yeah, so Alex, you see like a very clear path and you notice a couple obstacles that are along the way. So you're at least prepared for them when you do come across them.
Yeah, watch me roll like a 0 for acrobatics.
All right, so yeah, so you guys start climbing. You start making your way up, and you make it
Oh,
up about.
I was I wanted to say I didn't want to follow either of those two because if they're looking for the easy path, that's not what I want.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, you're the
Challenge.
war-
Oh,
For a challenge.
I'm going to follow that.
make the 300-foot climb even more challenging.
Yeah, well, like this is for Nora children. Like, I don't need to
So
look
why
for the
would
easy mode.
why would a challenge like what if you go up there and there's like a bigger obstacle or an enemy and you've already exerted all your energy trying to do this additional climb you didn't have to do?
And this shows that you did not grow up in Ben Air.
Oh my god, I am.
Uh.
Ugh. I just like rub my eyes and I'm like, you do you, man. You do you.
They're like doing like this intricate weave from side to side, like a chimney chute, and Koros just like leaps up, goes straight, like "Brr, ah," does a big chin up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna beast mode up this sheer cliff. I'm gonna be
I
like,
just
we're
see you
gonna
like
do this.
scrambling up there, just sliding every few like climbs.
I'm gonna punch my own handholds into the mountainside.
Oh no.
If you can. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are all taking your own routes.
Not me, following Alex.
You're following Alex. All right. So yeah, you're climbing up these paths. You make it about 50 feet up, and then there's like a very narrow ledge that you find you have to cross to like get to the next area where there's like a clean area to grip. So I'm gonna need all 4 of you to do an acrobatics check.
Okay, acrobatics is a bit better. Typically,
and
I-
Alex,
athletics.
you
Yep.
have advantage
Hell yeah.
because you notice the obstacles.
Hell yeah.
So we all have this thin path,
Ev-
Noah?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, to balance.
Can
the
I just
line,
clear it with a long jump?
It's a narrow path. I mean, like it's.
Alright. Okay.
I don't think you have good footing to even do a jump like that.
Okay.
So Nick, you roll a 7.
Yes. Perhaps I use guidance on myself. Oh no! Ah.
I was gonna say the same. Can I use guidance on myself too?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not.
I rolled a
I doubt
22.
I did. But what happens at a 7? Ah.
Yeah, so you slip and you fall.
Oh god.
Oh, can I reach out and grab him?
Can I use
do-
Thorn Whip?
I better check my acrobatics first to see if I'm not gonna fall.
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, do your
Can
acrobatics
I-
Oh,
first.
nice. Nice.
Oh, I
Okay,
am nimble. I'm not tired at all. See, this is how you do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
So if you want to reach out and grab him, I want you to do just a plain dexterity check to
Raw dex.
see if you
Okay.
get him. Yeah.
Do I have to do something to reach out?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Can I do something?
Can it, wait,
I was-
wait. Can I, is mine my acrobatics good?
I was doing so good until I tried to help someone else.
Is
So
mine
the one thing
passable?
that I
So
might be able to do is Thorn Whip
Oh, yeah.
something as I fall. But again,
On my
for the
hand.
last-
so
Yeah.
Okay, so do a melee spell attack then.
Oh
Like,
yes,
uh,
perfect.
You
Garth,
might hit
I
me,
need
you
you.
fool.
I just want you to roll a certain thing, basically.
I
but
reached
it
out like
is
way too late. And that's
Yeah.
the one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
already like
Already gone.
falling like 10 feet, and you're like, oh.
Spell
My
bonus
hand.
plus 7. I'm just rolling the guiding bolt. Yes,
Nice.
26.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like Koros is a very delayed reaction, but you use Thorn Whip and it wraps around Koros's forearm as he's hanging on to one rock and reaching out and has the thorn around his forearm, and he
Yeah.
pulls you up, and you avoid any fall damage.
So I guess
Oh,
I got like
thank
the
God.
one arm on the rock, the one arm on the thorn, and I'm just like wrapping the thorn whip around myself to like winch you up, just like the thorn
Yeah.
digging into my
Wait,
arm.
are
and, like,
you
blood's dripping
getting a?
down, just like, oh, get you up.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
are
like,
you
I'm
getting
picturing-
hurt?
Probably.
Yeah. So like he probably reached for me, missed. I see his forearm. I thorn whip his forearm and like wraps around your arm, and there's just like spiked vines that grip you.
So
Yeah,
does he
so
take damage?
it would be well, it's a D6 piercing. So.
It's 2d8, isn't it? Or maybe 2d6.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
well, I'm looking at Thorn Whip. It
Depends
says
on what
if the
level
attack
spell you
hits.
use.
Oh
It's
yeah. I mean, I guess
1d6.
I got to the level 1. So yeah. we'll
Oh
just do-
wait, no, it is 2d6 because you're about 5th level.
Yeah. Oh, we're
because it's a
I'll clean you up.
cantrip. You can't even scale it down.
No.
That's fine. I'll take the damage.
Okay.
Sorry, Koros.
Yeah, so that
It's
means
fine.
it'd be 9 damage then.
This is nothing.
As I fucking like swing basically Tarzan style, then get heaved up back onto the cliff.
Just
I
and
just
then
shake my head and just like fucking amateurs.
I jump back up, land on my feet. The vine missed out, and your forearm's just all fucked. I'm like, so sorry about that.
Don't worry,
you.
Alex.
Thank you
In
so much,
spite of
my
your comment, I'll reach out for you when you fall as well.
Oh god. And so you
Alright.
can miss me too?
Okay,
This is no
well,
laughing matter. You have to have each other's backs on the mountain.
Yes, and I do appreciate you diving for me. Here, let me patch that up for you.
Thank you.
Cure wounds.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay.
Let's
So
do
you guys
this.
all make it across the narrow pathway and continue climbing. And then you come across an area that seems a little bit unstable. Like the rocks are kind of loose in the wall. It's a little bit unstable where your footing is. So I need each of you to make either an athletics or an acrobatics check to navigate the area without causing a rock slide.
Beast mode.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Basically, because I know the path, I basically say
you get so
Mhm.
Alex, because you rolled an at 20, you have advantage on every single one of the checks that I'm going to be asking for because you saw all of these obstacles
yeah.
on the ground.
Well, I got a 19. I don't need to do another check, do I?
You don't have to. I mean,
I'll
you did
try.
succeed.
Would
try
you like
again.
to go for the crit?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll keep the 19.
Wrong crit, wrong crit.
All right,
Or
so
with Alex.
Sazellum and
I got 22. Or did we encounter something else again?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jagged,
show.
jagged loose rocks.
All right.
yeah, so
Acrobatics.
acrobatics. Okay.
Nice.
So
Yes, yes, I understand. It's my turn. Everyone, sorry for holding you up. All good? All good on that side. You know what? After the last one, I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on myself and take
Nice.
the Cat's Grace.
Dex.
Yeah. I get
Okay.
advantage on Dex checks, and I don't
Yep.
take falling damage up to 20 feet.
okay.
Very nice.
Okay. I feel a little bit better. Team, I'm coming. What do I roll?
You can roll either athletics or acrobatics for this one.
I'm going to cartwheel over there. Here we go.
What the
3, 2, 1, prepare to receive me. Koros,
What?
are you ready?
Yes.
Standing by.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ah,
so yeah,
well,
you guys
I do love
all
it.
navigate through this area without any issues. And yeah, continuing up the mountain, you come across like a rocky overhang. So it's literally like that spot where Tom Cruise is like hanging on the mountain that you have to climb over.
Good.
what mountain?
So it's
Are you gonna say
there's a
what
mission.
movie?
It's Mission Impossible, I think.
I've
The
never
start of it.
watched Mission Impossible.
But basically,
The movie
it's a
starts-
section. Yeah, it's at the very beginning of the movie. But basically, it's a spot where if you're climbing straight up, it's a spot that
Mhm.
you have to climb. Like it starts going over your head and then continues on straight up.
Oh, it's like in a
it's-
game where you have to like do a double jump and then jump up.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So you need to climb over this overhang and everybody needs to roll a athletics check for this one.
Damn it.
No acrobatics. Got to be athletics.
I just used my magic. Can't be good at both things. Okay, no problem. Going to use my strength, which is much worse than my acrobatics.
Another one?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking about other stuff. Ah! Oh.
Okay.
Did she make it?
She did not, but because Alex rolled a nat 20, I will give you the opportunity to help her.
I will help her. What do I need to roll to
Helping
kinda-
just gives the person advantage.
Oh, great.
So-
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll help her.
You got this.
Much better.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Susanna makes it,
Hmm.
and
Do any of you have perhaps a rope? I can fly or transform into something that can do this, but
I
I'm
have a rope.
afraid I might not
Oh.
do it on my own if you are not assisting me.
I'll tie you to my waist in case you fall.
Perfect.
I also have feather fall, so I am watching. If something happens, we will be okay.
I don't know how big this cliff is in particular, but help would be great because I'm at a -2, right? Or -1 strength. So here we go. All right, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself too, or get up there.
okay.
Add a 1 to it. Perfect.
Oh,
I thought you rolled a 1 for a second there. Like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Nope, that's just the bonus. Don't even worry about it. This one's gonna be a 20, and then it'll be a 19 plus a 1.
just
Bang.
Does he make it?
14.
It's 14. So luckily, my the number I had in my head was 14. So you do succeed. Just
Okay,
barely.
A rock
You're
falls
like-
out as I make it up. Okay.
You're like, just arms are just shaking as you're lifting yourself over this overhang, like barely able to pull your body weight up.
yeah. I turn to Dante. You're doing good, bud. You're doing good.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Such a smart idea to agree to this trial. Good. Good. Glad we can save them and then
Yeah.
just nearly kill ourselves.
Um,
If
I'm a
your
boss.
skin wasn't already red, your face would have been like just beat red from
Oh, yeah,
pulling yourself up
definitely.
there.
This is way too much exertion for me. I've no
Hey,
upper body
Koros. you
Every
think- you
vein
think
in your
Don-
face showing.
What's that?
Hey, Koros, you think Dante could climb on your back like a little monkey and you could just carry him the rest of the way?
This is absolutely absurd. I have the powers of the gods in my hand.
Well, those gods aren't really helping you in this climb now, are they?
I understand that. Yes.
All right. Now you see that, like now that you've climbed over this overhang, there is a bit of
Yeah.
like a flat area, and then the wall continues up. But between you and the rock wall, there's a pretty large like crevice that you have to jump across.
my God.
So everybody needs to make a acrobatics check to leap across the crevice.
As we're like staring at it. If I were to blast a part of the mountain down, create so much rubble we just walk across, is that our own power?
It's okay, Dante. You will make it no matter what.
Yes, of course. Sorry. Being childish.
Hold up my hand so that I can grab him if he does miss his grab. Come on, you got
Alright.
this, Dante. I believe
We're
in
doing
you.
acrobatics again?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Magic powers. Magic. Wait, is guidance concentration?
It is concentration.
It is, so I can't use it in concert with my ability 1. So no problem. Just gonna do it. Acrobatics. Here we go. 12.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
So yeah, that is not enough.
Oh, good.
As soon as his foot misses the edge, he how wide is this crevasse?
How wide is it?
Yeah.
It is like a 15-foot like jump, basically.
He then sees kind of a shimmering bridge that unites the two sides in front of him, and he's able to walk across using my telekinetic movement. I will burn a side eye to make him walk across there, no problem.
Okay.
So Dante
So
makes it.
you kind of just like zoop him over.
Yeah.
Like an invisible slide catches me. Ah!
Yeah.
Ooh, what the? I did it. I think. What the hell was that?
We sure did, Dante. We sure did.
Yes. Okay. Well, counted as a win, I suppose.
Not flying, but you went for a ride.
All right. So just so I have that, what is this? You said psionic movement.
So it's called telekinetic movement. You can move an object or a creature with your mind. As an action, you target one loose object that is large or smaller, or one willing creature other than yourself. If you can see the target and it is within 30 feet of you, you can move it up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. Alternatively, if it is a tiny object, you can move it to or from your hand. Either way, you can move the target horizontally, vertically, or both. Once you take this action, you cannot do so again until you finish a short
How
or long
far can you
rest,
move it?
unless you expend a psionic die. 30 feet.
30 feet.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah. Okay,
it
I
doesn't
remember
actually
this.
expend a die. I just used my freebie for the day.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
like you're about to miss, and then you just kind of and yeah, you get you make it across. All right.
Well, my eyes take on the opalescence as I do that with him.
All right. Alrighty.
Thanks.
So yes,
Thanks.
you guys. Sorry, Dante, you were gonna say something.
Teamwork. Yes. No.
Yes. It makes the dream work. So yeah, you guys, you know, collect yourselves and continue moving up the wall. And at this point, you guys have gotten pretty high. Like you're only say like 30 feet away from the top, and suddenly these huge gusts of wind start hitting you, and every single one of you needs to make another acrobatics check to brace yourself with these massive gusts of wind.
Ugh. Probably didn't have time for guidance on that one. Ouch!
It's my specialty. Don't even worry about it. Nice.
Okay.
I did slightly better than Carlos.
I reach out for Karos because I'm sorry when he's my brother. I reach out for Karos.
I reach out for Dante and I try and hold him
What?
by his tail. By his tail, at least.
Okay, so because neither of you rolled like a crit, I'm gonna have both of you guys roll a dex to see whether or not you do actually.
Like just a
catch
straight
Soros.
dex check?
Yeah, just straight up dex.
Do I do 2 or just 1 this
It would
one?
be just one for this one.
14.
Okay, so
20.
So Zellum, you do not catch Carlos in time, but Alex, you do catch Dante.
I got you, bud. I got you.
Oh, thank you.
All right, where am I falling?
Okay, so you only fall 10 feet before you catch yourself. So I do want you to take. Oh shit! What is fall damage again?
It's a D6 every 10 feet.
It's a D6 every 10. Okay.
Yeah.
As long as it's not a D10
So
every 6 feet.
2d6 if you fell 20 feet.
Okay, so you take 3 bludgeoning damage from the 10-foot fall before you catch yourself.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Stick my head over the side. Can you get up here? Or do you need me to reach down for you?
Koros, I have a rope. I'm using Alex as an anchor now. Hold me.
I think I'll be good. I just gotta a bunch of handhold into the wall.
Oh, I'm like pulling the rope out of my bag. Nope, never mind it. There we go. Okay.
Wasn't expecting that.
All right. So now that you guys make it the rest of the way up, and you do cross the threshold of the the cliff, and you're now on flat ground with mountains around you and stuff like that. But you no longer have a sheer cliff to climb. You have made it to the top.
I wasn't so bad, was it, guys?
Yeah, that's totally what
It's
I
okay.
like. Look back and like a gust of wind nearly like knocks me off my feet. I like falls in my kneeling position. It's good. It's for good. For good.
Oh, and I stretched and I'm like, oh, that was good. That's what I needed, some fresh air.
I'm gonna tap Dante on the shoulder and just be like, it'll be just like the climb home.
Yes, just like the climb home. And
So-
Come on,
where-
those children aren't gonna save themselves.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah, where are
true.
they?
All right, I find new resolve. Yes, of course.
Can we take a quick washroom break?
Yeah. We'll do a washroom break and then continue on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. BRB then. I'm back.
Are you here?
Here.
I have my go dice.
Bitches!
Yeah, I seen that. It's working good.
I was having some connectivity issues, but it's good now. But it was
Yay.
just so much fun to roll.
Yeah. You missed that when you
I
play
did.
online.
I was like, every time we play online, I'd be like, I wish we were rolling. I wish we were rolling. And now I can roll.
Yes. I feel like a real player again.
I've been rolling pretty good. I only won one today.
Yeah, I've been. You have been rolling really good.
Did you like
The,
your
the only
Christmas
miss was
gift?
when you tried to catch me.
Yeah. And yes, Courtney, I love my Christmas gift. I use the pads more as of right now. I use them for my in-person campaign.
Awesome. I saw it and I was like, that's her color, and she'd probably use that way more than I would ever use them.
Yeah, and I do. I use them weekly in my campaign because I just put the stats for the NPCs on there, and then it's just easier to track.
Awesome. I'm glad it's useful. I love when I get gifts that are useful.
And the dice bag I am saving right now. It's currently sitting on top of my bookshelf, safe from the dogs. I will admit, at first I did not realize it was a dice bag. I just thought it was a really cute purple dragon or green dragon. And then John's like, "It's a bag." I'm like, "What? Oh my god, it's a dice bag!"
Yeah,
That's
I didn't know
amazing.
that either. And then I was like, what is this zipper on his butthole?
I have a Sonic
there's-
plushie like that.
What? Oh my god, what?
With like a zipper and it opens up and it's a bag.
Oh,
In his
I bet you some,
butthole?
yeah,
What?
some people are using that for a different
I think
purpose.
Yeah, that sounds like a pain in the ass to wash.
That's fair. A solid point.
It's just not practical.
No, definitely
Yeah.
not. I know what you're talking about though. I've seen those like Yoda bags that are like that thing, a doll, but also a bag.
Just use a sock.
Sure.
Ooh.
Teach their own. Sorry.
I mean, I'm not a guy, so I wouldn't know.
I have never understood the sock thing.
No.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
my auntie told me, because she had 2 boys, she said she would find socks, but they had tissue paper in them, and they would get all crusty.
Tissue paper.
Yeah.
Wait, tissue paper? Why tissue? He's a Kleenex. For fuck's
Well,
sake.
I guess
That's
Savage.
probably
tissue
what they
cleaner-
meant was Kleenex.
Yeah, so they would
Oh,
like
okay.
stuff it in their socks after, and I was like, why? Just put it in the garbage like everyone else
Okay.
does.
Yeah.
Back to this wall we just
Yeah. Good lord.
Doesn't take long with Alex.
I know. You should hear half of the stuff my friends have to hear.
Smack some kids.
Man.
Just
Anyways,
gross. Bad hygiene.
so
Anyways.
okay, so you guys make it up the up the cliff, and you like
Perfect.
basically come
Easy cliff.
across. Yeah,
Nothing to it.
and it's basically just like a kind of like a clearing within the mountains that you can walk forward in.
Is it like cold, kind of snowy? I'm
Yeah,
picturing
yeah.
like a light dusting.
It is fairly snowy up this high.
Looking
Not a lot
around this
of-
clearing, do we see any foot tracks?
Do an investigation check.
I'm looking for like machine tracks.
Yep.
Not kid tracks.
Yes, sorry, kid and machine. Okay,
Nice, nice.
Okay.
12
No,
is the actual.
you do you. It'll get us there.
12 is
So-
the actual roll. The 27 is when I was shaking it in my hand.
Oh, 12 is the actual
can
roll.
understand.
12 is the actual roll. It just decided that 27 was gonna pop up first, but
Okay. So with the 12, so you see a couple of footsteps, kind of leading over to human footsteps, leading over to like a large collection of rocks and stuff like that, like what you assume is the rock slide that they were talking about.
I would point
Well,
this out to the guys.
Oh. Like,
Well, let's
are
get
they
to it.
crushed by it? Like, hidden by it? Like, footsteps
how-
lead into it and it's been crushed?
So
Or,
when we're stepping, how high is the snow up to our legs?
It's like I would say like ankle, like halfway up your calf kind of thing.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Okay.
Halfway up our calves or halfway up Alex's calf? Because some of us are 6 foot.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, your calves aren't going to be that much longer from 5'6" to 6 feet. You're talking about like an inch difference here.
You're
He's
fine.
saying that there's about 6 inches of snow on the ground.
Yeah, there's about 6 inches of snow on the ground.
I'm
Thank
not that sure.
But yeah, so
Anyways.
you do see a number of like footprints heading towards what is now a collection of like rocks and rubble and stuff like that.
Okay, and it looks like recent footprints because it's like snowing now.
Yeah, so it would be like fairly recent footprints, like a little bit of the erosion from the wind and stuff like that over the last like day or so. But they
right,
would be fairly
I-
recent.
Start calling out to them. Children. No.
Stop! No.
What?
How
Why?
do you think an avalanche happens, you fool?
I want to move
No.
closer to the rocks and like inspect the coverage over the
I'm
cavern.
not 100%. I guess the cliff
How-
keeps going up, eh? After like off the side of the clearing.
Well, how do you think they got stuck in their cave?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you can't be yelling up a snowy mountain.
Oh.
Yeah, you're Baduk. You're supposed to know this, Koros.
Well, it's not me yelling.
Yeah. Fair.
Okay,
Right.
so you're going to investigate the rocks is basically what you said?
Yeah, I want to see if there's any like openings, whether they be small or large or medium.
Okay, so
If
yeah,
there's
do an
anything Yeah, I'll do
investigation
another.
check.
That's better.
Mhm.
No!
Oh.
What the fuck?
It's
I
just
rolled
like
a
super
natural
rolls.
20. I'm looking at a 20 right now.
You are,
and it's
yeah.
showing at 15.
Well, it rolled 3 times.
No, the first two was the original investigation. But I swear to God, I just rolled a nat 20, and it's showing up as a 15.
That's the problem. It's almost like you gotta have a rule. Do you trust the computer or do you trust the physical? It's like off the table dice. That's tough.
I mean, you could have just moved it like that. I mean,
Why don't we just this time make it right in the middle and just say 17?
Give her the nat
Probably.
20.
Yeah, she's been rolling like shit, so.
or she hasn't.
Feels really raw.
Yeah, she's
I
been
tried.
rolling.
I tried.
If
I know.
I
if
will
you
let you
say
roll
it's a 20
again.
on the dice, then I believe.
That's accurate.
Close enough. You got a 19.
Nice.
That's accurate.
Okay. So, you, as you approach the rocks, you kind of like stepping through, and you see a small gap, and it looks like a small gap that leads into not quite a cave, but like kind of like an inset into the mountain, and you see 4 small Nora civilians kind of crouched down, kind of just trying to keep themselves warm and waiting for help. So
The rocks that are
Wait, what's
above
keeping them there?
the opening, how big are the rocks above the direct opening?
Oh, preservation.
I mean, they're pretty big rocks. I mean, it's like a lot of dirt, but like
Are they
they're pretty large rocks. Not like boulders, but they're pretty big.
And how many would you say are directly above the opening? Like, how many could I move in order for the opening to be exitable?
I mean, it would take a couple, I guess, but
Like 2 or 3.
Like they're just stuck in a cave that's covered in rocks.
yeah, basically, it's I wouldn't call it like a cave, but it's like enough of an inset into the mountain that they're not
Can
injured.
they see us?
or-
Are they moving
Okay.
around?
Well, they've been here for days and they couldn't move those rocks. It's gonna take some serious doing here. Well, why don't you say hello to the hello?
Hello.
We're here to help. Can you hear us? Are you okay? Are you injured?
Yeah. And then they're like, "Oh my God, there's someone here!" And then they rush out, and it's like, we were just like making our way through, and suddenly we heard a blast, and there was rocks falling all over us. I'm surprised we all made it in here without any injuries.
A blast? What do you mean a
Well,
blast?
that's lucky.
I mean, we just heard something hit or collide with the mountain above us, and suddenly when we looked up, there was rocks coming straight for our heads. So we ducked and dodged and got in here as soon as we could. That's really
And
all
how
we could
long-
see.
What
How
kind of
long have you
machine
been
can
here?
do that, Cezanne? Maybe it's a blast?
Not a machine that. A blast?
Can
I
I-
mean, we just fought a machine that shot a cannon at us, and that was the Ravager.
Can I
Could be
investigate
one of those out there.
at the top of the mountain where they said the
Or
blast
bigger.
was?
Yep.
Okay.
The reason I'm asking about the size of the boulders and the number of them is I would use telekinetic movement to move them, if possible.
Oh yeah.
Well, if it's an enemy and they're waiting for them, I'd rather figure that out first before we start moving shit around.
Okay.
I say we
So,
do
Alex,
both.
Alex, you look up at the top of the mountain,
Mm-hmm.
and you see kind of almost like a small crater in the side of the mountain, and it's covered in, and it looks like there's like ice kind of dripping down from the crater, and there's like scorch marks underneath the ice.
Do you see that, Sizzalum?
I regret to inform you, I'm not with you. I'm with the rocks right now.
Oh.
We're helping the
Honestly,
folks.
Probably
I'll be
pulling
there.
out my smith's tools and grabbing a hammer and like a spike to try and break up the rock.
Oh, I can hammer that spike.
There you go.
I'll let the twins
So,
handle the rocks.
I'll give you another hammer and another spike, and Koros and I are going to work on breaking up these rocks. Like starting with the one that's most at the top, working our way to the one that's right above the opening. Kind of thing.
Okay.
If we wanted to do this fast, my greatsword has force damage.
Will that shatter the rocks?
Maybe.
Without breaking your sword.
Probably. But
I
I
can
wouldn't want to
imagine
cause
they're
a
like-
worse avalanche.
Yeah,
That's
as the
correct.
twins are chattering about how to break the rocks,
I could just move
I'm
them.
interested in why this happened too. So,
Alright, well, let's
Alex,
just do that
what,
then.
What do you
Whatever's
see?
Like-
easier.
Like, I bet I could just like
Oh.
yank one with my rage
Okay,
or
well,
something.
I tell Dante what I see.
Maybe just push it over.
And then I kind of want to
Yeah.
look around the area to see if
strong.
I see any like hunters or anything notice of prey anywhere, or hunters, I guess.
Hunters?
Yeah, like I guess evidence of what caused this explosion. Like if I see any enemies in the distance or anything.
Okay, do another investigation check for that. Koros and Sizzalum, I want you to do either a athletics or acrobatics check for your destruction of the rocks and movement of them.
Well, I'm going to do my athletics, but I'm going to guidance myself to make sure we're doing this right and not going to overdo it. I'm going to ask a ghost who survived a cave-in.
A ghost that whispers sweet nothings in your ear.
Yeah, just like if there's anything, because like I could brute force this thing, but I want to make sure, you know, it's like, is there any way I should probably be careful, right? Somebody, it'll be a ghost who died from doing this.
I think
Don't
you
do
guys
this.
You guys should inspect the integrity of those rocks. Like, make sure you know what rocks you're pulling.
So
See,
I
that's
rolled a
exactly
nat
what the
20.
ghost could say. Yeah, that's why it was a 3.
You don't yell on a mountain, the ghost says. I get it. Dante like looks back.
Yeah.
He goes to look.
Do I notice anything though? Any evidence of an enemy?
It off in the distance, like a little bit further in, you see some what looks like some very large footsteps.
Guys,
Machine or biological?
You
Yeah,
wouldn't be able to tell from this distance.
I kind
Yeah, we're
of
busy.
rush to Sizzalum and Koros, and I'm like, guys, I think you need to stop. There's something out there. There's something real close and out there, and I
By the
don't think
time
it's safe.
he comes back with our rolls of 23 and 25, how much
Yeah,
did
you-
we get cleared away?
The job is
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, so like I wouldn't say you've like cleared the rocks, but you definitely created like a decent sized opening that they could squeeze out if they wanted to.
And
You're
Sizzella,
gonna
while
be
Koros is
okay.
like hefting things, she's like using her legs to push it off the side of the cliff. And Koros is surprised by how much strength his sister actually has with that nat 20.
Very nice. You know how to apply yourself.
I know how to use. Never mind. Anyways, Alex, you want us to stop?
Yes, stop.
Alright.
There's something out there.
I'm gonna stick my head kind of like,
Yeah, we're
because
gonna
I use my
push.
legs to push the rocks off, I'm gonna stick my head between my legs to look down through the opening and be like, can you guys get out on your own now?
And they basically say, like, yes, I think so. Like, we're tired
Excellent.
from waiting, but I think we can handle it from here.
I highly recommend that you head back down the mountain. We are going to investigate what the crash was. Be safe, be well.
And keep
Yeah, some men
quiet.
are creatures up there.
Yep. And then I look at Carlos, nod, and we go up.
Well, I guess we've found our beast.
I hope it has machine parts.
I hope it poses a challenge.
So do we walk towards the footsteps, or what do you guys want to do?
Let's hunt it down. Let's do it.
Can we track this thing stealthily?
I want to track this thing stealthily.
Yep. Actually, I'm gonna. Well, Alex, you are very stealthy.
Mhm.
I could go. I could be invisible. We could work together to track this thing.
Yeah, let's do that and leave the the fumbling bumbles over here.
I don't think they should stay too
who?
far back. I think they should stay within 15 feet of us, just to be in case something happens.
Yeah.
Yes. And I could become a horse, and Koros could ride me into battle.
Why
There
would
you
you
go.
be a horse?
Interesting.
No horses.
Sorry.
Yes, horses. Always horses. Rude. But yeah, let's do that.
I like it.
will use
Let's do it.
I'll use my free invisibility for the day to turn invisible and start tracking the footprints.
If we happen to get too far away, we have to get there quickly. You know? Don't dismiss
Yeah,
all
I
the
like it.
options.
I like it.
In calf deep snow.
Okay, maybe a mountain goat.
Yes. You read my mind. I see one over there.
Excellent.
You
Goat
guys
day.
are just the pride
Ram
of
tay.
March. Do I
Call
roll
ourselves the
stealth?
Argent think tank. Right, my friend?
Yeah.
A fist bump.
Okay.
Yes, well, I do know fist bumps.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm going to establish a message cantrip link with you, Cezellum.
Excellent.
Just every
hoping you had that.
couple
Once in a
seconds
while.
or so you can respond.
Perfect. Okay. Do you want us to roll stealth?
I rolled stealth.
Yeah. So you'll roll
And do
stealth.
I get advantage because I'm invisible?
Invisible.
Invisible? Because you're invisible.
Ah, shit. That's gonna be a new button.
Oh, good idea. Timestamp noted.
Good idea.
Invisible. Okay.
Yeah, you would have.
Alright, well, it looks like we're getting into some fun now. I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself. I think it lasts an hour. I feel like that's probably enough time.
I'm going to cast Longstrider on myself. With the same idea.
Let's hit this one. Yeah,
All
1
right.
hour. I'll cast it at a level 4.
Armor of Agathis at level 4?
Yeah. Yeah, it goes up to 20 health and then it hits everyone for 20.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you see a number of footprints in this little cliffside area, or this mountain clearing sort of thing.
I would like to repeat my question and ask if these footprints are biological or mechanical.
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell from a footprint, but
How geometrical are they?
Yeah, and like if there's any sort of lines and grooves in the flat portions of, like,
so
I mean,
at this point you wouldn't know because it's been like a couple days
Snow.
of.
Well,
okay,
you
so they're
can't-
not fresh.
They're
you
not completely
technically
fresh.
can. Can we determine if it's a bipedal or if it's on 4 legs?
Quadruped.
Quadruped.
Is
Yeah.
it stinky? Is there
You,
poopies?
Do it and invest to see if you can tell what its gait is.
I'd like to help Alex.
You want to help Alex?
Yeah.
So that would make the advantage work then. So
Yeah.
19. So yeah, you can tell that it is a bipedal creature of some sort.
Okay, then we determined it's a robot.
What?
It's
No,
machine.
we
Oh
didn't.
wait, yeah. There's deer. Yeah, that's right. Can we?
But
can we
bipedal
tell
is
how
2
lo-
legs.
Yeah,
bipedal.
quadrupeds have 4
Oh right, sorry.
quad.
Can we tell
Quad
if
legs.
it's bigger than
I love it.
a
2 legs
human, or
has
if
to be
it's-
a robot.
Really, I have 2 legs. Anyways,
So are the prints bigger than a human, like a regular footprint?
Oh yeah, no, these footprints are massive. Like they're
Okay.
like you could easily
Thunderjaw.
sit in one basically.
Okay.
Thunderjaw.
All right.
it had to be something big if it blasted down the mountain.
I kind of whisper to Zazellum. Are we close? We're not close, are we? You and I?
I would be close to you.
Okay, I kind of whisper to you and ask you what your thoughts on it. What do you think?
The footprint?
It's very difficult to provide feedback just yet. But if it is bipedal, I don't necessarily think that it's a machine per se. You don't happen, like, I know I'm annoying. You don't happen to have a photo of the footprint?
No.
Okay, no,
He's
that's
like,
fine.
hold
I'm
on.
sorry,
let me
I'm
see."
just.
This is where you go, it's make believe, Lydia.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to picture it. It's like there would be a massive difference between a dinosaur footprint and a robot footprint. So I'm like,
But what about a robot dinosaur?
Well, you
Yeah,
can't
but
just
it's
go like,
been
oh, it's
multiple days,
it looks
and
like
it's
this.
hard to see.
anyways,
That's true.
does it have, how many claws does it have per foot?
3, 2 in the front, 1 in the back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like a Y in the front and then a point at the back.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get him. I have
I'm
a T-Rex
not
toy just like that.
I'm not prepared to say that it's not
Toby's T-Rex toy.
biological, but I think we need to be quiet.
Still counts as yours.
Don, Koros, if you
Yes.
do send me a message at any point, I'll just be like, hang back 15 feet just to be safe. And I would creep forward following the tracks. I'd actually probably try and stay as close as I can within the tracks to not make new ones.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Koros and I think I'll be a white horse, blended with snow.
Oh, then it would look like I'm flying.
Exactly.
You should have been a bear.
This
Shush
is
you.
great.
Oh, perhaps a bear. I've
Bear?
never seen a white bear. Do they get white?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Well, no, we don't know. Yeah, we've seen animals. Yes,
My
they do
little
get
symbol
white.
is because I am
That,
invisible.
that northern bear? I don't know. Maybe
Maybe we've never seen them in Colorado.
Yep, I mean, it's your background. I'm saying I haven't.
Oh,
Blue
yeah,
dot
we've
above
seen
my
white bears.
haircut.
Let's do a white bear.
Koros, around.
okay.
I've gone around the bend.
Around the
Right,
bend. We'll
bear.
follow.
Oh, they're going. Yes.
Let's go. They've advanced. Have you told us about the prince? I guess we can see them now too.
You
Look
can
at the
see
size of these. This is going to be so awesome.
Some sort of
Look at it.
monster.
It's huge.
Okay. Well,
Do the
How
prints
could we not
end up
hear
in
it?
sledge?
It must not be anywhere nearby.
These aren't not
Or
fresh
sleeping.
prints.
These
I
are not.
would tell
Okay.
I would tell Koros that these are not fresh.
Okay.
Do they go up this mountain, or are you just copying more?
I'm
Aha!
making
More space.
more space.
I will pause questions until.
I'm gonna ask a question. Can I do magic awareness? Is there any residual magic about this, or is it? I imagine if it
There
was a
is-
dragon, there might be magic, but I don't know.
Yeah, there is not any residual magic.
Okay, I will relay that. There's no magic
Was
in the
there-
air.
was there magic when we met that other monster in the dungeon?
So with
You
you,
know, I
guys
forgot to check.
getting closer.
Fair
So, Chorus, are you moving? Are like you guys just sticking back there, or are you? Moving
Oh, we're following at a whatever feet distance
Like
we agreed
60
to. What was
feet or
it?
90 feet. Yeah.
15.
What do you want?
15 feet?
15.
15 feet.
Yeah.
Jesus, we're like right on top of you.
Well,
Let's do it.
Now that we know you can trade into a horse, you can also stay a little bit farther back because you can just jump into a
See?
horse body. And
Only once you've
Horse
done it.
man coming into play here.
Horse
Okay,
hay.
we'll drop
Horse
back.
hay.
Perhaps
so
60 feet?
Sure.
I don't know. Where do you guys want us?
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
30. Let's go
Real close.
30.
Like here,
Okay.
maybe. Go here. It's
30
still
feet's a
safe.
long way. That's like across the street.
If we're on a battle map, you can move me with Coral. Sorry, I'm not up back here.
Woo.
Thank you, sir.
okay, so with you guys getting this close, I want
Oh.
everybody to make a stealth check again.
Everybody?
With advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. We might as well be right with them then.
Okay. Good.
Oh, good.
Not a problem. Super stealthy.
Oh, what? 30, right?
Oops.
God, you guys.
What? I'm not made for this.
All right.
You want me to obliterate things
Sorry,
in
I
my
still need
spells
to
and
roll
bring
the
people back to
dodges
life?
for
That's
one.
you're my guy.
What's that?
Hiding
The
and
dog
climbing?
threw up.
Jesus.
Ivy did.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
So it's a 19 because I get advantage. I'm gonna AFK for a second here.
I thought we were
Okay.
fed enough back. I'm obviously still thinking about what animal I should be. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, you trip over a rock or whatever, and like, oh fuck.
Oh, it would.
While you're trying to be stealthy,
Go lay
And-
down. Drop what you in the down.
as you do that, you hear kind of like a shifting in like the snow and the bushes and stuff like that over here.
Yeah.
And
Koros, the plan was wear the distraction, right?
Okay,
I
I
don't
got it.
believe we have a plan yet, but my blade is ready. And
What was the question?
eager.
No questions, as we heard rustling in this corner over here.
Okay.
Yes, I guess we were
yeah,
here.
and then you see, is this showing up for you, the image?
Yep.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep.
I see him.
Yep.
Yeah. So you see this come out this
Green
way.
or blue?
Well, from your
You'd
angle,
probably
you
see
can't
that before I do, Dante.
Okay. So I'm going to relay.
Oh,
Well, no,
Koros.
like so this is the question. Either we call it for tonight, or we roll initiative and have like another battle at starting at 11:10. So
I think we'll call it for tonight because I'm
Yeah.
starting to get sleepy.
Koros.
But it's right there! Charge, let's go!
I'm gonna blue balls you guys.
What was the plan again?
But we can face
Attack!
Oh,
Yeah, but
yes.
the problem is you don't know if it's just one or if there's multiple.
We'll find out.
Next time. Yeah. Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Oh god. Forgot to use my advantage on initiative again. I thought we were hiding.
Oh, we rolled
You're
it already?
obviously not
I haven't
hiding when
yet,
you're in the
but
middle of
I
the
should've.
bush.
I'll take an action to initiate for me. I always forget.
Yeah, did it see us?
I don't.
Or did
I
we
think
see
so.
it?
I mean, a terrible stealth.
Okay. Nick rolled a 5 in stealth.
Okay,
There's
so
no
that so battle is joined. Let's do
He
it.
doesn't know where I am because I'm invisible.
Yeah. And
I
Yeah,
can make it.
Our hiding party seems to be doing well. The follow party is doing
not.
way better.
Oh, I also did not roll for Zod. I realized.
Oh yes, Zod, come along. As I'm like turning to call Zod.
Zod gets one. He's like clunk, 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 clunk.
Dexterity.
Come, Zod.
Yeah,
come.
stealth. Where does it go? So Zod's
Hold on.
going to be a +1. Can you cooperate?
Wait, so we're rolling initiative tonight?
No,
we're
no,
not
that's
for the-
Zod's stealth. That's Zod's stealth.
Oh.
To roll
but-
his stealth.
Yeah, so Dante calls Zod very loudly, and Zod just clomps on over and gives
Oh,
everybody
Zoddy.
his position away.
Oh, Koros. I think we've been had.
Yes! It's about time.
Arcaros, I think we've been had. Um,
Hats off, my friend. Ready.
Charge!
all right, so that's where we'll call it for tonight, and then we'll pick up we'll schedule something for next session, but we'll
Sounds
pick up
good.
from here.
All right.
Awesome. Good session
Good
tonight,
game,
John.
guys.
We're
Good to be back.
back in
Everyone.
business.
It's fun.
Yay!
Yeah. Making names for ourselves. Calling out
Oh,
matriarchs.
yeah, fuck those
Argent.
bitches.
Sunset. One of these days, I gotta keep saying it. Otherwise, every time I'm like, Argent Crusade. No,
Argent
stop.
Sunset.
It's Sunset. I
I
know it.
even made it my little freaking thing for tonight.
You should just
Yeah,
wear the
where's
shirt
your-
every time.
Yeah, where's your
Amazing.
shirt?
It's somewhere. I should have put it on. You're right.
Yeah, maybe if you put it on, you would got some good rolls climbing.
Oh, I mean, no. I'm totally on board with me failing all the way up the thing. That's hilarious.
I
I
like
can
how
fly. I can turn into animals. I can just destroy this mountain with my powers. but it's
I
hilarious
like how
that way.
each one of us helped you in each trial.
I know.
Which
It was
is so
amazing.
awful.
We're a
Hey, you guys
team.
die, I'll bring you back to life. But climbing a mountain, that's not my bag.
That is fair.
Our skills are varied.
That's more my thing. I like climbing things.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Wink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna go wink.
My
You
physical
don't need to, we
attributes for this
already
guy
know the answer.
Yeah, there's no wink
Not good.
necessary. You are not subtle.
Hey man, everybody needs a little loving. I don't discriminate.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I had a lot of fun with the mountain. Sorry, I failed all the way up. Thank you for
That's
helping.
okay. Yeah, I mean, if you died, we'd all die. Who'd
I mean-
resurrect us after?
Exactly. I appreciate that.
Theoretically, I could, but that would require me to get level 3 spells in Artificer, and that's not till level 10, and I have plans.
Wait.
So Dante only.
Dante only.
Yeah. Keep me around. Appreciate it.
Lydia,
I was
are you
thinking
still,
potentially I could fly. We fell off outright, but I'm
have
really
you and
happy. everyone
John
else.
still have you guys finished watching Delicious in Dungeon?
Yes.
You're like you would be the equivalent of Marcel healing, but instead of like healing, you just like reverse the pain. That's your thing.
Fucking rude. I was gonna bleed a little more. I'm so sorry I tried.
Huh?
I just said, oh, I'm gonna try and heal you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just made you bleed more.
Yeah, you just like you're gonna feel what you felt when you died again.
That's
Whoops.
yeah.
I'm just thinking like the defibrillator that you can make in WoW as an engineer. It's like, all right, this
Yeah.
might work.
Oh,
Clear.
man,
Maybe.
that was like
No,
our
wait, it was
go-to
a stab
thing for
wound.
a while.
Yeah.
I remember like as a rogue in the engineering skill, like that was the only way you could potentially like, okay, if you died, don't worry, there's like a 40% chance I can use CP.
Yeah, I had it on my warrior too. It's like, yeah, no, it's fine. We're gonna be okay.
Yeah, we don't have a healer. Well, I don't know why we're in this dungeon. Everyone stand back. We're gonna try this.
Well, it's because the healer's dead. You gotta revive the healer.
Oh yeah, that was true. That was good. That
You
was
guys
like
are-
the eighth in the hole.
So fun.
It was good.
So when do you guys want to do another one? I'm ready to go for this year, man.
Yay.
Me too.
Let's go.
whatever.
Let's go.
You know, Wednesdays through Fridays are pretty good days for me. So.
I missed
Bring it up.
D&D the last like 3 months. I was like craving it. I've been playing a lot of RPGs.
Yeah, I'm
Well.
probably ready when you all are.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
me too.
consistent
that.
right
That's
now.
fine.
I'm on pat leave, so easy peasy.
Oh, did she have her baby yet?
Yo, yeah, we got a little month and a half old little
Is
buddy.
it a boy or girl?
It's a boy.
Another boy.
We got another boy.
What's
Yeah.
his name?
His name is Archer.
Archer. Ooh, fancy.
Codename Duchess.
What?
Sterling.
Codename Duchess.
That's
It's-
from Archer.
it's the- it's from the Spies
the
code
series.
Oh, okay.
His
You
mom,
were like,
named,
what?
his mom gave him the
No,
nickname
I-
Duchess because
I-
the dog's name was Duchess and she's obsessed with the dog.
Oh,
from
that's
Archer,
kinda
yeah, the
rude.
series.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have not
pretty
seen
good.
the show. Yeah.
Like I
The
said,
first like 3 or 4 seasons are actually really fun.
it's fine until
And
they
then,
start going country.
Yeah, then they started doing like theme seasons. It got like it ran a
Right.
bit too long, in my opinion,
I agree.
because it was like
Wholeheartedly.
a Hallmark show for FX for a while, and so they just kept it going. But
Is
the
that
first
like the
4 or
the
5
James?
seasons, top notch.
Is that the James Bond kind of
Yeah.
parody
Yeah.
show? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then he goes into like Coma World and stuff like that. You should just
Wait, is there an
It got wild.
episode where like the Jetsons come and they're like, we're from the future, 2015, and he looks at his calendar? Or is that a
No,
different
maybe.
show?
That might be a different show.
Sounds different.
Uh,
I don't
I
think
just
he ever
remember-
had crossovers with the Jetsons, but I mean, they did a Bob's Burger crossover.
oh god.
It's the same
Oh,
voice
you know-
actor, right?
I'm thinking of a different funny cartoon show. Never mind.
Alright, guys.
Caleb.
Wonderful tonight. I'm gonna take the dogs out. Love you all. Hope to see you
Alright.
soon.
Love
Alright.
you. Bye.
See you
Likewise. Love
next
you guys. Have a good
time.
night.